the deal? What's the deal? Ain't nobody in here yet. Put this headset in. Saturday, man. Everybody out here partying and stuff, you know. That's what the deal is. I don't get the buzzed up people and stuff. See something real quick. Man, what the heck? I got the El Sneezos in this boy. What's that, Nay? Is that Drea in here? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal? Saturday, man. Saturday. It's my last, well, not my last day. What I'm saying, last day before I take a break, you know. Thank you, Nay. Thank you, Nay. Yeah, oh, good looks, Drea with the likes. She know she come in here. She know what to do already. Hit them likes and stuff. Share. I'm about to come in with my backup and help with the likes. Get this topic started real soon, you know. Let me see some. Get some peoples up in here. But get some peoples up in here. Alright, okay. See Nate with the likes. Let's see, about to get it going though. Let's see, I gotta turn to my backup real quick. How y'all Saturday going, man, so far, man? What time is it where y'all at, too? It's like 12:46 where I'm at. So I got on pretty late. Yeah. See something real quick. Alright, so pop up on this live with it. Got 14 people in here if y'all can. I don't know if it's new people in here. My main people's already doing it already, but I need y'all to hit them likes and share. So there's almost 10 there. See, I don't like the way, because I wouldn't be able to see that if I didn't look at my other phone. I wouldn't have seen that. The way they do that on this phone, they keep showing every last action, like, and this person join, and it cover up the people that's commenting. I don't like that. I gotta find some way to change that. She says more like 10. Okay, that's good. Yeah, you got about a few hours behind me. Okay. What's the deal? Foolish is in the building. Oh, yeah. My peoples is coming. My peoples is here. Let me get some more. See, I ain't even get to tapping yet. You almost got me in the thaw already. I'm about to send some invites out. Seeing some invites out. Let's see. Who else? Who else I'm missing? I forgot I ain't got that many friends on this thing. I will have to send the invites on the other thing. How you feeling, foolish, man? You had a good birthday? You had a good birthday? Birthday. My boy with that birthday. Hold on, I gotta say so. Everybody's through my stuff real quick. I said the wrong one. Hold up. So some people I'm missing. I know it's a bunch of friends. Product. Alter. Dang, this thing be hard to send invites sometimes. Did I send one? But it's Pander. Let's see, feminine code. Who else we got? I can send it to. feel like I'm missing some people. Hold up. It's all good. Chilling now. Oh, you on calm down mode. Okay, I hear you. I hear you, man. Feel like some people are missing. Cool. Wow. Let me see. Let me see. That might be everybody for now. I think I sent everybody an invite that I can. Oh, you sent me one. I sent her one. I'll see if Miss Loyalty is gonna come in here. I sent her one. Somebody else. Who else? PQ? I guess that's it. I guess. I don't know. Alright. I'm at 1.4K. Okay, I'll start in when I get to 2K. I switched it up. Somebody tap a little bit on this one. So I'm gonna start in a minute. Start the topic in the minutes. So you know. Some people left already. They're like, no. Alright, so let's go. Let me get this up. I'm almost there. Gotta get 300 more and I'll be there. I heard you were looking for me. Welcome to the live. What the heck I just do? Okay, I'm almost there. Alright, we at the 2K. We at the 2K now. Miss Ness, what's the deal? Thanks for the likes. I remember Miss Ness. I remember you. Keep up the good work. Good looks, man. Good looking for me. Get it? Mix the name up together. Expression, internal problems, externally. Good topic. Oh yeah, I thought that. Hey, this topic got to run for a couple of the one I did yesterday and the one I did today. I'm gonna have to make some parts on it because it gotta get drilled in some heads and stuff. So let's go ahead and start it now. So basically, all right. So topic: just because you're expressing it doesn't mean you're not compressing it. So people look at it as like, and it made me think about that because I was talking to a very good friend. You know what I'm saying? I was talking to her. It made me think about it because a lot of people be like, oh, you know, if a person don't express it, that mean they're compressing it and all that stuff. But that's not naturally true all the time. That's just not true, man. I think that a lot of times people do it. People do still express it and they still can compress it. That is not the cure, you know what I'm saying? That's not the cure to whatever your internal problem you have. You know, when people act like that is either you expressing it or you compressing it. No, it's not. You can still express it all you want. You can express it all you want and still be compressing it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, if you never got to the root of the problem or why you whatever reason you have to express something to it, you don't know why you're doing it or never, like I said, you never got to the root of it, you're going to continue living your life expressing it, you know what I'm saying, or compressing at the same time. So just expressing it is not good enough. You gotta dig deep within yourself and figure out why you feel that certain way or whatever. especially if it's something like a negative expression, if it's something like anger and, something you sad about or something you truly never fully got over. Because like, for instance, let's get a little juicy with it, man. Like the rooms, the pandering rooms, they're very good. They're very good at, expressing themselves. That's the main thing they do. But then again, they never they never still like I said, get to the root of why they have to express themselves, right? So they never, all they doing is, it's that stuff I talk about. Just like the same saying I came with the, I'm not here to protect your feelings. I'm here to keep you from long-term misery. That's it, that thing I came up with. I might have said it wrong because I ain't said it in so long. I said it wrong. But I'm just saying that, the thing is people just always, they worry about, they express themselves just so they can feel good for the moment. But then again, that still never cured whatever, whatever their problem is or why they got to express themselves. I don't know if I spoke to the host, but hello, what's the deal? I said something to you. I seen you hitting them likes. Them likes was good enough. Them likes said hello already, so I seen you. Daz in the building too. What's the deal, Dazo? How you feeling? See the folks that go in and out of relationship. Right, exactly. So and even with that, like, yeah, they jump, and them the ones that just jump from relationship to relationship. That's their way of, and they gotta express to the next one. Like, even with that, they use that and I call that a cope. When they jump from relationship to relationship and never dealt with the problem that they had from before or don't know why they went through it. So, they use that next person to trauma dump on, or just uh or keep them happy or keep their mind off of what's internally wrong with them or something like that got damaged from the previous. So that's what they usually do that because they never took the time to took the time with themselves to to overcome or understand why they went through what they went through, or why their decision they made didn't turn out the way they wanted to. So, that's, I wouldn't even recommend that. But a lot of people just want to feel good for the moment, and that's the problem. Good for the moment and don't want to have a good way of living. So they think at the moment, if you feel good at the moment, that's gonna make you feel like that for, forever. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So you gotta, if you thinking like that, that'll be a lot of stuff. Because you always, even with that, I know some people use things like, oh, I don't want you to, we shouldn't bring up, it's trigger stuff, and I don't need you bringing it back up because it's going to make me feel like I'm reliving it and all that stuff. But no, a lot of the times it takes the time. You have to, if you say you got to relive, you're not going to never forget it. You have to have that moment where you're going to have to relive it and try to understand, why you went through what you went through, because it don't never disappear. You got to shift your mindset of what happened, or understand why you went through it, or just simply understanding that you can overcome it and become better than that, or if you have a kid or something like that, tell them, something that can happen to them, and you want to try your best to help them avoid going through what you went through. That's the whole point of life in general, is like, we're gonna make mistakes, or we're just gonna just simply just go through things that might not be part of our mistakes. We're gonna go through things, but it's up to, it's for us to make other people aware of what we went through so they don't have to go through that. Not just even just our kids, just other people, and so we can learn from ourselves. So, like I said, just building understanding of that. You know what I'm saying? You kind of, even though if we have traumas and stuff, once you understand your traumas, I guess I'll put it that way. When you truly understand them and you figure them out and find a way to I say overcoming, healing, all that stuff, that really comes with a lot of just really just understanding. That's all that is. Because you can't heal without understanding what you're healing for or what you're healing from or whatever. So you have to that's what they call it, relive. You have to go through that just so you can, because there's no such, you can't just sit here and push things to the back of your mind because it's going to come back up. you gotta look at it from a different aspect or a different different lens, whatever, but a different point of view. Sometimes looking at it like, I went through what I went through, but um, I made it. Either I made it. Even stuff like that. Say if you like got robbed or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you keep living your life the rest of your life, that man, I can't believe I got robbed or something like that. No, look at the bright side. Look at it that a lot of people get robbed and don't even make it out of there sometimes or something like that. Like, shoot, I mean, I got to be more on my P's and Q's. I need to start watching the areas I go to. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at all the stuff that, what I'm saying, maybe I went into a dark place, a dark area, and I knew there was a high chance of me getting robbed. So I need to be more aware of what I'm doing, aware of my surroundings. Stop being so loosely where I'm going and stuff, or just simply even not even that. Just look at that. Shoot, even every time you step out that door, you taking a risk. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. Bullies at school are getting bullied at home. Yep, exactly. That's what it be sometimes. They got my cousin in there. That boy made that pat. They made that he made, he made that page faster than he just made the plain old name too. Kaiwan dealer. And put some little action or something in it. Oh man. He done called me live finally. Nah, this ain't no replay. We can't rewind this right now until I get it out. Man. Y'all follow my cuz, man. He just made a page and stuff. I was just talking to him tonight and stuff about it. But yeah, my whole point is like I'm about to be laughing like crazy. I can't not laugh without my cousin there. If I see my cousin there, we always it's always something funny every time. It can be some serious stuff, but it's still funny. But but yeah, y'all the ones that's if y'all see the more y'all see the tears at man, I mean the laughing that follow him, man. But yeah, like I said, I know a lot of people be and that's what I'm saying. With the rooms that the pandering rooms and the people that be like, no, it's gonna be okay and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Like I said, it's okay to feel good for that moment or whatever. Because some people got to get talked out. You might have to talk to them nice. I know they got that talk to me nice. All that stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? It's something you got to do with that. Because you can't just, can't keep on just feeling good. Because life ain't going to sit here and talk to you nice. Life itself not going to talk to you nice. So you got to, take that moment, breathe, whatever, feel good for that moment. But you got to figure a way to not go through what you went through or look past what you went through. You know what I'm saying? I think I do pandering lies. No, you don't. You don't do pandering lies. The reason why you don't do pandering lies because we do this thing called accountability. Panderers they don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying? True. They don't say that. They don't say that word, and that's a trigger word when you go on those type of lies. So no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. You don't do that. And I probably wouldn't even rock with you if you did, because I can't stand them type of lies for real. So nah, you don't do that. Yeah, you're right. Exactly. We gonna hit that reverse Uno card on them. I'm gonna hold you accountable. I'm gonna make you feel. I'm gonna rub your head though, but you gonna get held accountable. Look at my light going crazy every time I say something. I forgot my light be doing that junk. So yeah, you ain't that. Nah, panders they don't hold people. Or they don't, tell them they gonna tell you like, nah, it was your fault, you know what I'm saying? They don't about to say that, or it was your choice, or something like that. It's the whole opposite. I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? I need people to know that, we might went through what we went through, but we got to make better choices in our life. Most of the time, all of us have choices. All of us make our choices and stuff, even if we feel like we didn't. Shoot, even just simply waking up is let me think about before I say that. I'm gonna put it this way. I can't say simply waking up is a choice, but I'm gonna say, the choice to get out the bed or you can sit in the bed, that's still a choice. Just that simply that, or even walking out the door, that's a choice. Not walking out the door is a choice. Not making a choice is a choice. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it this way. The people that don't like that like to go in the rooms, it's not you, it's them rooms and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's only just hurting them, man. Because most of the time it is us. It's not everybody else. It's us. And once we dig to the root of us and our pickings and stuff or whatever, you know, we realize we got full control of, or we can basically change our world. You know what I'm saying? Once we change ourselves, we could change our world or change our lens and all that. You know what I'm saying? We could change our way of looking. We could change our emotions. We could change all that stuff. But the thing is, as long as we keep playing that blame game and, you know, putting on everybody else but ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We gonna be forever confused. You know what I'm saying? We gonna forever, you know, keep forever just doing it, you know, living the same thing and forever hurt. Don't know why we hurt. We just know that, you know, that's why I say I always tell people that even with triggers itself, man, triggers is still dealing with self. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can really literally trigger you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody shouldn't be able to. I'm gonna put it that way. Even that, I feel like even if somebody call you the B word or something like that, you gotta. It's bad. I know that's like the top trigger for anybody, but I'm just saying, even with that, you gotta ask yourself, like, bro, I'm the only one that can react to that. You know what I'm saying? People can say anything they want to say, but I'm the only one that can react to that for real. So I got the choice to walk away from that. You know what I'm saying? Let people talk what they talk, because like I said, with ego and pride and stuff, that's what makes us like, nah, you ain't gonna talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Let me get out this jacket, man, because it's getting heated up in here. You know what I'm saying? About to get it serious going and stuff. Go ahead, and if I see 7 views in here for now. It's gonna pick up in a minute soon, because I just got on. But send it to some people. Send it to some panderers that might need to hear this, because I'm up for it tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to the panders. I'm talking to the. Like I said, even with that, I always tell people your triggers is yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's something you got to figure out how to not get that way and stuff. That all comes with what I talk about, which is emotional control a lot. That comes with that. That comes a lot. I mean, comes with that a lot. And then, like I said, them the 3 things I'm gonna keep on forever teaching is accountability, emotional. Even though you can't really teach it, but just people to understand it about accountability, emotional control, and putting your ego to the side. But my thing is that, you know, like I said, I tell people that your triggers is for yourself, and it's up to you to figure out how to not feel that way. You know, so that's why I say I realized that the more, you know, the more I've been making changes in my life, I realize even with my triggers or my old ones, I don't even respond to it the same way, because, you know, triggers is part of life. It's gonna be certain stuff that get to us because it got to us since we was younger and stuff. But how I look at it, I just change it up. Like and instead of getting mad, I start laughing at it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a quick, like, it don't even be the mad stuff no more, because I be looking at it like. Exactly. That boy pure, he trigger king, right? Boy. Then you talking about ego, boy. He pure. To this day, he still give me a headache. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He do his thing. So, but that's what I mean by ego. Ego gets the best of all of us, and that's why I say that so much. That's the reason why I talk about it so much. But I say that depending on how you use your ego, you can use it to better yourself, or you make it to close your mind too. I mean, that's the biggest part of ego. Do keep you with a closed mind, and I do advise people. I don't know how I can say that, but I advise people to try to be more open in life. You know, because you know, once we close our mind on certain stuff, it just closes us from learning anything more and stuff. We got to stop thinking that we always right all the time. You know, you got to be open and listening to, you know, everything. I got another topic. Ooh, man, I be about to say some stuff, but I got topics. I got to put that down though. But I do got a topic later. It's gonna be basically like, you know, people be so worried about being right instead of living right. That's a good one too. Just know I got y'all a little snippet of it, but don't be, you know, we ain't gonna talk about it though. But that's gonna be another big topic too. Okay, y'all a little junior one on that one. But yeah, but like I said, I tell everybody that triggers, that I had that a while ago. Your triggers is you, and it's up to you to figure out how you handle your triggers, because everybody have it. Everybody have it though. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you if you want to handle it in a good way or a bad way that's gonna hurt you. So that's up to you. You just got to figure it out. Because like I said, once you have a trigger and somebody figure it out, they know how to keep getting you that way. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nobody to be able to control you off your feelings. You should be able to control your feelings. That's why I tell people to, emotional control, because your emotion should be controlling you. You should be able to have the option to, not even an option. You should be able to build yourself up so you got full access to how you basically control your life, because your life is your life. Your emotions is yours. What's that? What you say? But when you laugh, how do you really feel? Are you mad and just laugh from? Okay, so so I'm gonna put it this way. I laugh because this is what I do. I laugh because I look at it I look at it because I look at it a different way now. I laugh because I be like, dang, this used to make me mad. That's how I look at it. This used to make me mad, but this ain't getting to me. No, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it though. It's just because I do view things different. Like if somebody so say if I'm insecure about my skinny bitty legs and stuff. I mean, I used to get, like I said, I used to get talked about when I was little and stuff. So, it get to a point, I always remember this from my grandma. She the one kind of told me that, like, well, people talk about you, shoot, crack on your own self, and then it can be, you know what I'm saying? And that always stuck in my mind, and I start understanding it as I got older and stuff, like, yeah, sometimes you can reverse the own joke against yourself, and it don't even be as funny. Shoot, you make yourself even funnier cracking on your own self sometime. Like, you right, I do got a fat belly or something, something like that or whatever, but it's like you switch it up in your mind, like you turn them triggers into a joke now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to put it. You know what I'm saying? That in that way. So you just look at it like, oh yeah, you think you call me a B because you mad? You know what I'm saying? You say it in your mind, you change it up, like you know what I'm saying? Because usually a B, when somebody call you a B, you get mad at it, but no, you switch it up on them in your mind, like man, they just big mad or something like that. That's why they had to come out like that. So. Something like that, but it's really the changing of what your thoughts and stuff. They was hating on you because you was come on, Dad's thug up in here. 8 Mile, Eminem showed us the best. Hold up, I must have missed the part what I had, but yeah, I got still watch that movie. I didn't even watch it though. Yeah, hey, this the one, actually, y'all, this the cuz that be making, he the one right there that I said the reason why I think the way, he actually played a big part of why I made a change in my life, because he showed me that it's this book called Atomic Habit, and ever since I read that, it did a super impact. I kind of digest that book, 5 hours listening to that, and it made me realize a lot. It opened my mind about a lot of stuff. He the one actually taught me to be a little bit more open-minded too. It's just too funny. This the one I literally was talking about yesterday. I said it's the cousin that me and him, when we talk in the car, it's just the Lord just pop out of nowhere, because we just be we can't, everything we talk about just be deep and stuff. Like it was even that we worked the same job and stuff. That's how it was, man. We could come up with anything like, what about this? But what about that? But then you know what I'm saying? It got so bad one day we try to figure out how life is made, and our brain just hurt like, all right, we're gonna give up on that. Yeah, that's the cuz right there that made me the man I am today, man. He got me to use my brain a little bit more and stuff. Stop being so closed-minded. Yeah, for sure. Kev, haven't seen nothing, no movies. Yep, you can ask them too. I don't watch movies like that. My friends be on my head about that too. But yeah, that's why I say I recommend a lot of people, if you trying to look for some type of change, or you serious about, because a lot of people not that serious. A lot of people is comfortable being them. So that's the thing. So me myself, I just was tired of, and you know what I'm saying, you could code stuff so long. I knew that I went through a breakup and all that stuff. I can code it like, it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? But that's still it's gonna waver. It's gonna be inside my mind and stuff. You can't just cover stuff up. So that's why I chose to try to look at a lot of motivational videos and stuff to make me feel better, and that can actually make me live better too. Not even just feel better. I want to live better too. So I just listening to all type of stuff, and he the cuz that was giving me a bunch of different, because I wasn't even a podcast head and stuff, but it sounded lame to me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't never realize all the stuff that he was doing. It was just lame to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you a vegan? I'm just making jokes. But then again, I'm like, he was on to something. You know what I'm saying? It takes You know what I'm saying? I would, and that's why I always tell people I would rather be lame and stress free. You know what I'm saying? If that's considered lame, let me be that then, because y'all mad around here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the mad ones around here, and everybody else is living stress free. So I'm like, me trying to keep up, or people trying to worry about people worrying about them and all this stuff. I got done with that. That's why I got told, bro. Nah, that's why I'm proud to be saying that. I'm like, man, okay, whatever. I know I'm celibate and all this stuff, whatever, because that song is rare stuff. But I'm not worried about people judging me, because my thing is that it's better in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's better in my life, and I know what I'm doing at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing and stuff. Because obviously, people out here getting buns and still can't, and still stressed out. You know what I'm saying? What type of life is that? You know what I'm saying? You doing all this, then you need it that bad. You know what I'm saying? You need it that bad, and still, like, it's no different from the cigarette. People that got to smoke a cigarette to feel better. It's no different. Like, all that stuff, people not realizing that they talking about, I need this and I need that and stuff. It's like, why you never ask yourself, why do you need it? Like, why do you need it at the end of the day, huh? Kev is helping a lot of people on this like a moth in a flame. Hold up, y'all. Hold up real quick. I'm on the phone, y'all. I ain't talking yet. I'm over here on the phone. YOLO. There we go. We back. We back. I know y'all just see the. Hold up real quick, but I'm back, y'all. I'm back, y'all. Now, I hope y'all ain't fall asleep, you know. Kai, you not know. Subscribe. I knew Terry about the. That's who I was just talking to on the phone. Go just go attack Kai first, real quick, cause I know you in here. You. Oh, that's why I can't have my friends and cousins in here. They gonna have me cracking up. I can't even be serious with this. And they making fun though. He said, "You ain't even." He talking about subscribed on this. He talking about the one. It's a different subscribe. He got to show out of here. Let me show you I've been in here before you. That's it. Oh, hey, look, that's that competitiveness. Hey, I told you, dudes got it too. Everybody do that. That is so funny, dog. Dang, what was I talking about? Hold on, let me send this real quick. Send this real quick, man. But yeah, man. Say something real quick. Hold up. Half a bottle. Oh yeah, there we go. Dash know what to do in here. I ain't even gotta talk. She know what to do. But yeah, like I said, my man, the whole thing is, like I said, it's like I said, our triggers and all that stuff is that's all our job, man. It's not nobody else. Trigger shouldn't got nothing to do with anybody else. Nobody should make us do something that, something that's supposed to be us. Because that's basically like saying that somebody got a control of our life. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do we, this person made me, you know what I'm saying? We was doing that since we was younger. This person made me do this. You know what I'm saying? I understand provoking. I understand temptations. I understand all that stuff. But at the end of the day, we make that last final choice. We make that final choice if we want to swing on somebody. Or we make that choice if we want to tear some buns up. You know what I'm saying? Let me talk a little about this. You know what I'm saying? But we make all them choices, though. This is our choices. Nobody has never bending our finger and telling us you must get mad at this person and all that stuff. Nobody told us none of that. Like, we make all them choices. And people got to know that. Like, that's why I'm so big on accountability and stuff. But we grew up with, let's blame somebody else. Let's take the heat off ourselves and all this stuff. Like, we the ones that, that boy, cuz about to make me eat that burger and stuff. That was temptation right in the chill before I eat the burger. It's like, he made me eat the burger because he told me, it's like, but... But no, stuff like that, like all that stuff, that's for us to control. Like that's another thing. Like people, like self-discipline is a big thing. That show you got more control of your life than you do. But you gotta, it's a habit. You gotta make more habits out of it. Like working out, all this stuff. Like I'm tired of this blame stuff. I'm tired of it, and that comes to like even with the blame stuff that go to the root of victim mentality at the end of the day. That victim mentality, when you got that means you're going to be like, dang, I don't know why I'm living like this and all that and stuff and blaming everybody else, and you act like you have no control of your life and then so-called say that you have free will and all that. Like, make that make sense. You got free will, but but everybody else got control of your free will. That don't make sense. Like I said, that's just excuses. A lot of people is just a lot of people is just lazy and, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to grind, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. 2K greater than duty. Oh, he trying to start a war in here already. Quit it. Oh, he trying to start a war with Reed here. That's what it is. It's like F duty. That's what he said. How you subscribe. No, it's just if you want to, it's a star at the top. That's how you got the Hey, Dad, show them little things, little pictures I be putting on there and stuff. That's how you get the little pictures. I gotta upload some more pictures and stuff. You hit that star up there. You gotta go through in Google. You probably it's like a $5 or something like that to be on Google or something like that to pay. A little hot and ready, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, and only $5 a month. That junk you can do a month by month. But yeah. But and I wonder how long this TikTok won't even last though. All these rumors they said, but hopefully they don't do nothing, you know. But like I said, back to the triggers and all that stuff. That's, you know what I'm saying, that's for us to learn how to handle those and stuff. And I think once we got that down pat, we started learning how to handle things in life. But back to the real topic. Niches in the building. Turn your camera on in the chat too. It's like, nah, funny. But I always be messing with her with the turn the camera on. Turn the camera on. Somebody, actually, I'm missing a subscriber. What the heck? Ooh. I had eight yesterday. Who I'm missing? Lovely. Okay, Lovely she must have unsubscribed from me. I seen it. It's like, no. But back to the just because you, and if some people when they'll come up in this box, go ahead, you can start it up though. But I'm gonna get back to it though. But a lot of times, like I said, that in these rooms, all this stuff, they be thinking, and I be hearing that, even when they be like with the man versus women stuff and all that, men don't know how to express themselves, and if they don't express themselves, that mean they compressing it because you're not expressing it the way that I express it because I'm a woman and this how I express it, so you got to express it the same way. Stuff like that. No, everybody got their own way of how they express themselves. Because they not doing it the way you want them to do it, that don't mean that they compressing themselves. You know what I'm saying? And just like I said, just because you're expressing yourself don't mean that you still compressing yourself too. You know what I'm saying? You might just be expressing yourself at the moment. That don't get rid of what's internally inside of you that you need to let go. Basically, it ain't all about always expressive. You got to let go or find a way. Like I said, different point of view. You can't express your healings. You know what I'm saying? You can't express your what need to be fixed inside of you. You could say it all you want, but it's not gonna go away because you never got to the root of why you feel that way. You're going to continue feeling that way for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, people be thinking just because you talk about it or, all that. The thing is, yes, at that moment, yes, it's good to talk about it, but you got to figure out what you got to do so you don't have to talk about it no more. Or you got to look at or talk about it to somebody else to prevent them from going through what you went through. That's another thing. Talking don't mean anything. Exactly. We realized that a while ago. Talk is cheap. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the actions at the end of the day. It's the actions. Like, you could say you mad all you want, but if your actions still showing you mad, you just tricking yourself. You only tricking yourself at the end of the day. So you can talk and still be holding everything in, still right. Exactly. Be talking and making the tricking your own mind. You could trick your mind all you want. I like how what she say? Mimi was in here one day. Was like, yeah, I didn't know that I was stressing internally. I was telling myself on the outside, and I went to the doctor, and I still had said something about something was like a high blood pressure. Something was like that. Basically, it was like dealing with stress and stuff. So she basically was, covering her stress from looking like she was stressed on the outside, but she still was stressing in the inside. So she was really like putting the mask on the whole entire time. She telling herself like, what I'm saying? You could tell yourself all you want, like, nah, it ain't that bad or something like that. But in the inside, it really do be that bad. But you can't, you're right. You can't talk yourself. You gotta dig to the root of it. You gotta look at things a different way. I advise people to look at it that, this is how I get over a lot of my stuff. I always look at it as, everything happened for a reason. Things gonna get better, and it could have been worse. That's how, if I gotta do it that way, it could have been worse, or I look at it as always better out here. I look at a lot of stuff, to keep me from holding things inside, and that will keep me angry at different things or whatever. It might be maybe one thing I still got that's on me. I was just talking to my mother about it today, but it's not holding my life down on it. It's just some stuff that I'm gonna figure out later. But as long as it ain't affecting my life or my way of living, I would rather avoid certain situations. And I would say that would be a good tactic too. Just avoid it until you really ready to address it sometime. But don't have it to where you're avoiding, you treating others so negative, you blocking blessings and stuff. And what I'm saying, certain stuff you got to find a quick route, or maybe do some counseling or something like that. Even with that, or sometimes, even if you don't want to even spend no money, just look at some videos that'll make you feel better. That will give you another way of looking at things. Because sometimes stuff click a different way. Some things got to be said to you a different way, or maybe from a different person for you to understand something. And look at it from a better view than just yourself, because sometimes it do take that. Sometimes you can't understand stuff for yourself all the time. It just be like that. It's only so much that one person can do, That junk is true. Two heads is better than one, So, and imagine more, 1,000 heads. So just imagine just sharing thoughts between each, more than just yourself and stuff. I know a lot of people like to say that, I fixed it myself and all that stuff. And that junk ain't true. We all need something or somebody to, help us no matter what. Because if it was just us, we had to figure out life, and that it don't work like that. It don't work like that. We need somebody, even if it got to the root that we even need our higher being. I know people don't like to say God and stuff. We even need. I mean, we didn't come in this life alone. We didn't. We didn't make our own life, you know. So, well, what make you think we can only do this by ourselves? We can't do anything else by ourselves. What make you think we can do it by ourselves? We always need something or somebody to just survive in life anyways. You know, somebody got my water running right now. Somebody built all this stuff around me. You know, somebody got me clothes to wear right now to make sure I'm good for the weather and all that stuff. Like it's just, you know, we always need somebody. But people be taking that out of context, like looking at I don't want to be alone and all this stuff. So they talk about relationship. They think that's the only form of being with somebody and stuff. Like, dude, you don't have to. You can have friends out here. You can have just simply just talking to a stranger or something like that. I mean, I wouldn't recommend just talking to any strangers, but I'm just saying you could just talk to somebody and get different views or something. Some people can help you. You know what I'm saying? We all do need each other in a way. We all need each other to survive. We got people that's making our food right now, planting gardens and you know what I'm saying, doing all that stuff. We even gotta buy stuff from them, even if we gotta plant our own. So we always need somebody. We always need somebody. We ain't doing none of this stuff on our own as much as we want to say we doing it alone. We ain't even create none of this. You know what I'm saying, by ourselves. So everybody can have this thought that I'm on this earth alone by myself and all that. That is not true. I mean, I know it feels like that, but it's not true. That stuff is not true at all. What the freak? Views went down to 4. People done fell asleep. But yeah, I'm just saying, man. It's just it's just not like that all the time, man. Just because you expressing it don't mean you not still compressing it. You still compressing it. You can still be compressing it even if you expressing it. And it ain't no either or. And you can still and even if you don't express it, that don't mean you not compress. I mean that you compressing it. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, I think everybody still express no matter what. They just express it in different forms. It's not no one way of expressing things. Like we can express it in different actions, different emotions. It's different ways. You can shift. That's what I call it, shifting. You shift your expression, or you know what I'm saying. You just shift it. You just shift it and stuff. So it ain't just no one way of looking at. I mean, doing or expressing yourself. That just it come in a bunch of forms. That's all. How you
Hey,
rise and shine? It's like that.
hey,
How you feeling?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good always, man. Try to be. Try to
That's
be every
good.
day. You know.
That's good. I saw you was hanging out earlier.
Mm-hmm. Had to see
Mm-hmm.
what sis was talking about. My mom wanted to see me too, so she like, come on,
Oh,
come to the sister house. I know, you know what I'm
her
saying?
babies.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Four
Yep.
Hobbs, what's the deal, man?
Hey, Four Hops. Hey.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
He on level 40 in there, boy. He be
Hey,
popping
hey,
stuff.
brother. Thank
That
you.
boy, unbreak my heart, sailor.
Thank you. How you doing, Four Hops?
How you doing, man?
Where everybody
You're
at?
right. Everybody, they
I
probably
know Miss
be in.
Lovely said she was going live this weekend.
You need to stop saying that. You
Oh, I
making
mean,
me
I'm
think
sorry.
about the
I,
one.
I meant Lovely. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You
Miss
made me think about
Lovely.
it like, hold on, what?
No, you
It's
said
like, no, I'm
right,
talking
right.
to.
Lovely. I'm sorry. Yeah, Lovely. Yeah, she said she was going.
What's the, got me laughing. That dude funny to me. What? You love me again?
Mm-mm.
I knew
I
you
almost
loved
said her.
me.
I almost said her name earlier, but I didn't. And Bud was like, I know who you talking about. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you couldn't keep my name out your mouth.
Right.
Oh,
I
that's
don't need them
funny.
kind of problems on here.
Right, exactly. I knew it.
I
How
don't
you
need them
how you
home.
feeling, Hobbs, man? How you feeling, man? But yeah, man. How you feel about it, man?
Well, you
I know
already know
you
how I
got some
feel about
stuff,
it.
man. I already know you
Right.
do.
I mean,
Well,
well, like you said, people. I do agree that a lot of people think when they talk about, because what people misconstrue, they think venting is decompressing, right? So
yeah.
when they vent to their friends and their family about something, they think they're getting it out. Like that's their way of saying, I'm getting it out of my system.
Mm-hmm.
And once I get tired of talking about it, then I'm gonna just be over it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
Right. And I will say a lot of women do that. I feel like women do that more than men because women are more verbal. Right.
Yeah.
Men keep their expressions inward
Yeah.
and women tend to express outward. But I mean men do it
For
too.
win. I had to get it out. For win.
Yeah. I mean men do it too, but I feel like women do it more. But I know for me personally, that was a big thing for me because I always like to talk everything out. Like if something was bothering me, I would talk about it, I would analyze it, but I was always analyzing the other person, right? It was never looking at like myself the majority of the time. It was me looking with what they did this and they was wrong for that and trying to figure out why they did what they did or why, whatever happened or, if somebody did something to make me mad or upset or sad or whatever. It was like not necessarily blame for me, but it was just more like trying to figure it out. So I finally came to the conclusion where it's like you put in so much time into trying to figure out what somebody else did, but at the end of the day, why do you feel the way you feel? Why does it bother you? Start
Exactly.
asking yourself those types of questions. So that way, when the next person does it or they make you feel some type of way, you can handle it better, right? You don't have to talk about it all the time. You don't have to be in your head about it 24/7. You can just accept it for what it is and let it go, right? So that's how I feel about it. I mean, I still like to talk things out, but instead of me talking about only the other person, I have to look at myself first. Because just like you said, we only can control ourselves, right? We can only control our reactions, our responses. We can't control what other people do or don't do, right? So talking
Mm-hmm.
about it, wearing it out, venting about it, it's not going to change anything. That's not going to actually change anything.
Right.
Like you have to look inward. You have to figure out why it's bothering you, why it makes you feel some type of way. So that way if something happen again, you can handle it better or you can think about it without having to vent necessarily. Cuz I don't really think venting is good. Cuz I feel like if you're gonna talk about it, don't vent about it. Like actually analyze yourself and what happened, not
Mm.
venting. Because
Mm.
venting to me comes off as like ranting.
Mm.
Usually those things kind of go hand in hand, which
Mm-hmm.
that ain't gonna do nothing for you.
It, and I would say it is, what I'm saying, maybe just because we human, maybe, for the moment, but the thing is, you want to at least, if you gonna do it, right, just do it for the moment to make yourself stable. I'm gonna put it that way. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself a clear thinking, because sometimes you do, if you get a vendor, you make sure it's a person that's kind of trying to give you another perspective, just like I was meaning about we all need somebody type situation. So
Right,
let them have them talk it to you to where you get to the solution of the problem. Don't just vent for no reason, just to, what I'm saying, to not get to no solution.
right, right,
So I would say that it's good, but it's depend on how you doing it. That's just it's
right,
just weird. Some people be like, just listen to me. That's all I want you to do. You know what I'm
right,
saying? And then Steph never fix it.
right. And that's what normally happens because people are looking at the situation, at what happened. They're not looking at why they feel the way they feel. Why is it
Mm-hmm.
affecting them? How is it affecting them? What are they going to do going forward? And they're only focused on what made them get in that feeling. That's all they
Mm-hmm.
focus on.
Right.
Whether it be the person, the action, or the lack of action, whatever it is, that's the part that they actually zoomed in on. But then it all goes back to being self-aware. Like
Yep.
when you're self-aware, you're going to ask yourself those questions. Well, why do I feel the way I feel? Why is this bothering me? Then you're going to look at how you're reacting, how you're responding. You're going to look at yourself because you're self-aware. People who aren't self-aware do the complete opposite. They do the blame game. You're never going to hear nothing about them. It's going to always be about the other person or the situation itself. They're never going to bring themselves up in it. They're never going to look at themselves.
Don't hurt them like that, man. Don't hurt them like that, Dad.
I ain't hurt nobody. Because I had that. I was like that for a very long time. Like I didn't know. Most people don't even think what they're doing. It's just like human reaction. It's just be like, well, this happened to me and they made me mad, and or that didn't happen to me, or they didn't do that, and it's just like, it is what it is.
All right, I just thought about it. She is over there feeling good.
I'm eating some sour watermelon Peeps, which I'm not supposed to be eating this.
As you eat it, that's all that funny too. I'm not supposed to eat this.
I'm not.
Me over here.
And what they got? I never seen this flavor before, so I just wanted to try it.
You got me over here wanting to go snack mode right now.
It tastes like gummy, like the watermelon gummy peach ring. Not the peach ones, but the watermelon rings.
Oh, okay.
That's what it tastes like, but they're Peeps though. But I think this is a really good topic though, because there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be talking like, because they rant. That's
why I want both sides. I want the people that, because it's gonna be the accountability side that's gonna be going in with the pander side at the same time. What? I'm telling you, I'm gonna have many series of this because I see that's what's going on this app and stuff. Then it made me, like I said, this actually made me think about the men and women thing. Like, men don't express themselves, you know what I'm saying, and all that. I think literally everybody do express themselves. Like I said, it's just people think because you don't express yourself the way that somebody else express themselves, they think you're not expressing yourself. Nobody, humans do that. They just do it in different forms, and it's just not noticed. That's all it is. Some people express it through taking it out on other people. That's like some anger or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say I'm angry. Sometimes that junk just show that you're angry. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to come out with your mouth with it. Some people even show love through anger sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? It's just all about trying to build understanding with other people or learning people and all that stuff. Then you'll be able to tell and all that stuff. That's why a lot of times people be sticking around in certain situations through love, as much as they don't like what's going on in it, but it's still that they love them, but it's damaging sometimes too. So I can understand why they be saying that love can get you hurt sometimes too. But honestly, that's true too.
Honestly, a lot of times people stick around in situations not because of love, but they're bonded, and a lot of times it's trauma bonded. Because it just depends on what's going on. It just depends on the dynamic of the relationship. But I know a majority of the time that's what it is, because if I feel like I'm being mistreated in some type of way, I'm being done a disservice, and it's a constant thing. I'm uncomfortable. I really don't want to be where I'm at, but I feel some type of like obligation or tie to this person. That's a trauma bond. That's a trauma bond. That's not you staying with somebody. Now, you're not saying that you don't care about the person, but I feel like the trauma bond outweighs that part, because you can love somebody at a distance, right? You can love somebody and not talk to them and not be around them. But when you to the point where you so uncomfortable and you really don't like being around somebody and you still around them, that's a trauma bond. Because I can love you and you do something to me and I feel like I don't really want to connect with you and I can disconnect. But if I feel like I can't do that for some reason, then that, to me, that's a trauma bond. Because why am I not able to choose myself in that situation? I can't choose myself because I'm trauma bonded to whatever it is.
That makes sense.
That's my opinion. But no, this is a good topic though. I'm ready to hear what's on.
Oh, I'm so ready, man. When this jump pick up,
last night was good too.
Yeah, and them both of those gonna be part 2, and then
OC come back in here again because he did good last night. I like listening to him talk.
Yeah,
he did good. Yeah, he did real good, real good.
I can't wait for the grudges again. I'm doing a part 2 on that.
Oh
I'm gonna do a
yeah.
bunch of parts on that. All these ones. Some of them need a bunch of parts to it.
I feel like I do hold grudges. Like I never really felt like that. I
Oh,
guess because
that's
I
the
can
reason why we
still
got
be,
many parts of it,
but
because
you know
people gonna
why?
unlock.
But you know why I felt like that? Because I can still be nice to the person. See,
Yeah.
I'm the type of person where I can still be nice to the person and be cordial and not be hateful and mean and all of that. Now, a lot of people who hold grudges, they don't have the capacity to do that. They just can't.
Right.
But
Right.
because I always felt like I could be nice and I could still be cordial and have conversations, I'm like, oh, well, I'm not holding no grudge. Because if I was holding a grudge, I wouldn't be talking to this person. If I was holding a grudge, I wouldn't be still nice to this person. But that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm holding a grudge if I haven't let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm still thinking about what this person did, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
every
I
time
get
I
you. It can
see
come
them,
back to a trigger or something like
right.
that. Yeah, I feel
Mm-hmm.
you on that. But I think that can happen, and that's what I'm saying. I think the grudge part is when we're actually stay focusing on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing that you ever forget. Like I can never forget if somebody called me out my name or so like 10 years ago. If I think about it, you know what I'm saying, that can automatically just turn to a grudge because I'm still thinking about that person. I see them, I'm looking them in their face. But me focusing on it to where it make my actions change, you know what I'm saying, make my actions change about it, that's when they're considered a grudge or something like that. You holding a grudge or whatever. But you never gonna forget what happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just build, like I said, it's all about that building understanding of why that happened to you,
Why
and
you
you
keep
won't, and
trying
you'll
for
look at it a different way. You're not gonna never forget what happened though.
a right,
Oh, you
right.
got that good stuff over
What good
there?
stuff? Oh,
I
it's
got that
been
cough when I
years
hear
now.
my
I
friends
don't.
coughing. When I
It's
hear my
been
friends go,
yeah. I got these sinuses and stuff, and I've been
oh,
taking the little stuff up my nose and stuff to try to like drain out my nasal
mhm.
cavity. But it's working though. It's helping. It's actually helping. So hopefully it'll be gone away.
Hey, all that laughing down there. You seen me early. You knew what that meant. I ain't even have to say it.
Yeah, because what's the name? Mustard. Yeah, I know. It's bad here in Florida. Like the pollen here is ridiculous because it's already like summertime here.
Right.
So it's really bad. Lord Hobbs must have got banana because he was just live last night.
Oh
Lord.
yeah, why he say he couldn't hop in and stuff?
Yeah.
Summer, summer, summertime.
Yeah, this a good topic though.
Oh yeah, we thought of this. Well,
Mm-mm.
I think I kind of assist stuff. We was talking about so
We
much,
was
man.
talking
So
about
we
it
talk
and
about so
then
much.
we came up with the little slogan.
Yeah, yeah,
Remember?
yeah. But hey. We did one of them deep talks, like I said, I do with my cousin and stuff. Like I tell you, I mean, me and him, the one that was just in here, man, that's what we used to do. Every time we see each other, it just always be like that. You know,
But
just
remember,
so
I
much. We
told
be
you that a
having each
lot
other
of people
thinking.
don't like to have these types of conversations. Remember, we talked about like the superficialness of a lot of people, and that's why they never get a chance to really get to the core of certain things because they don't have certain types of conversations. Like a lot of people only talk about superficial, TV
Hmm.
shows, where I'm going this weekend, what my outfit look like, gossip, stuff like that. So they don't really
Hmm.
have a whole lot of conversations of substance, right? About life and how people are and what they've observed and things like that. I mean, it is some people, but I feel like the majority of people just when they talk to their friends and even their family, they don't really have a lot of like these deep core conversations. They may think of this stuff in their own head, right? But when they
Hmm.
talk to other people, a lot of times we don't really hear a lot of these types of topics being talked about like
Yeah,
on a one-on-one base, right? Yeah,
you
on a
worried about
one-on-one
that?
base.
Because everybody's so worried about having fun or things not going my way, and you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying, all that stuff. So they're not trying to listen to that.
Mm-hmm.
Until a person that's willing, people that's looking for change will go inside of lives like this, or people that's trying to better their life, or trying to understand just life itself or something about life, that's the people that really come up in here. But it like majority, I would say majority of the world down there are really just worried about self happiness and all that stuff, or trying to find something that make them happy that's not boring or something like that. Stuff like this is considered boring, you know. Not many
Right.
people even just tell us. So they
Right.
not, you know. So, but I mean, you know, I'd rather build up that way instead of keep coming with all this toxic stuff to make a big room. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not here for all
Mm-hmm.
this entertainment stuff. I could find entertainment in so many other forms and stuff. I just got done playing the video game earlier and stuff. Like if I wanted to do the entertainment, I could do that myself. I don't need to hear listen to people and worry about people's business and stuff to entertain me and stuff. I'm not even. I mean, I understand hurt people and all that stuff. That I love when I see people fussing at each other and all. You know what I'm saying? I can understand all that though, but you know, I'm off that. I'm not even like that though. So what
Hey.
y'all Dirk? Dang boy, what you dirking? He can't even spit. Well, I knew what he was saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how you feeling? Come up in the box, man. You know we miss you, man. I miss you. If it ain't we miss you, I miss you. You know what I'm saying, man? Come on, buddy. I want to be Dirking too. You know, Dirty. It's like that. I might get on something in a minute though. I'm gonna get on something in a minute. I'm just vibing. I'm just got done letting the little brewski calm down and stuff.
No, dang, you had another one already?
Oh no, he said what y'all. I get in there, man. I'm the one that's drinking. I thought he saying drinking. He said what y'all during. Okay, my
Oh,
bad. Oops,
Lord.
I'm messing up.
You
Reverse
seeing
Uno
things.
card. It was me all the
You seeing things.
time. We in here chilling, man. I gotta do you like I was doing. Let me see. Did I ever comment on? Did she leave already? No, she be floating out of here. Oh no, she's still in here. Okay, okay. Oh, let me. I forgot the inbox. But I was about to say. Oh shoot! No, don't take the invite. I didn't force you. My bad. I thought I had the wrong person. Don't take it. I'm gonna catch her in the middle. You don't have to take the invite. This dude gonna just force me. He don't
Not
know what
force.
no mean.
Yeah, Kev, you just gonna make people come up here and talk.
Right, I ain't even mean to. I was trying to message her. I tried to sing. I seen where King go. That's who I was trying to send the invite to. Oh, there you go. I'm not invite. I was trying to. I was trying to look at something. My bad. That's what I was trying to accept his invite. Right, I went past her name and we're past his name. That's funny. She like, boy, you don't know how to take
Getting ready for
notes.
me on the weekend.
What is up? King is in the building, man. I want to
What's
talk like
happening, dude?
King and stuff, like indubitably. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Did
Kev,
I
they're
do it
not,
right a little bit?
I don't know if they're ready for the weekend version of me.
Oh, not the weekend version.
Not after
With
hours,
the
but the
call it the
after
rare
hours weekend
form. I'm gonna
version.
let my boy product say rare form. That's what he
Yes,
said.
that's that right there, sir.
Exactly. It's okay. I had multi apps up. Didn't know you were. Yeah, okay, there you go. See that
What's up,
blocked it.
Gavin? How's it going, my friend?
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good.
I'm doing well.
That's good.
well. He during. Well, you know what I'm
Darn.
saying?
I spelled that
Yeah.
intentionally
Right.
incorrectly for the
Right.
grammatically correct
Right. I
people
had noticed at
that's
the
over
last
here on the
second
weekend.
when I reread it. I'm like, hold up, I'm the one that's wrong. I think you were saying
Dirk, no, you
drinking.
was right, Kev. You was right.
Laugh a whole vibe. Nah, chill. I'm a whole thug. What you mean,
Don't blame it on my
chill?
intellect. Blame it on the Jameson.
Oh, the James, you on the Jamie? Wow.
Yeah.
And
Me and
no
James been
Fox.
talking tonight.
Here go Jamie. How you feel about the topic, man? This gonna be one I'm gonna mention a few times when I'm on here, though. It's gonna be a part 2 and a 3 on this one because
Oh
people need to
man,
hear this.
look, Kev. First and foremost, let me give you your flowers before something happens to you because you be hitting these hot topics.
Hmm.
Great topic, bro. You always
Thank you,
got the
man.
right topics.
Thank you, man.
And look,
Jazz kind of
so
helped me assist this one though. We was talking some deep
look,
talk, but she made me think of this though.
the topic said just because you're expressive, it doesn't mean you're not compressive. Right. Some people express but don't really release. I definitely agree with that statement right there. Just because you talking about it don't mean you're willing to let it go. You know, sometimes people talk about stuff they hold on to. They don't want nobody to clear them out of it. They want somebody to agree with them. So yeah, you know, and a lot of time when people come on these social media platforms, they're looking for agreement. They're looking for challenges to make them figure out whether they're right or wrong. They just want an audience. If you're looking for audience, you ain't looking for healing. At the end of the day, you know. So yeah, because you expressing it, that's all cool. That's fine. That's dandy. But are you trying to? Are you open to a challenge to your own thinking so you can get to the right? I can't. My philosophy is simple. I don't care who's right. I care what's right. And that means that sometimes somebody gonna say something that's gonna shake and rattle your belief system. And if you really want to be in a better place, you're gonna allow that to happen. But most
Right.
people that show up on these platforms, that's not what they're here for. They're here to try to build followers. That's what they're looking for.
Right.
Let me not get too deep into this because
Don't hurt
they're
no
gonna be mad.
feelings
They can
out
go to
here.
my
Don't
page.
hurt no feelings at the same time.
And you know I can give a damn.
But we gotta hit them with that. We not here to protect your little feelings because we all need some healing.
And if you know anything about me, I don't protect nobody's feelings. Your feelings, your feelings. You can put in a bag and take that shit wherever you live at.
There
You
you
go
go.
there.
There we go. Rare form king. I like it. It's like, no.
I'm not even. I'm not even trying to hear all that. You go
Mm-hmm.
take that somewhere else. I'm me. You. We good. I'm good with you. If you ain't good with me, then we ain't good at all.
You know, right? Exactly. You ain't gotta be there and deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to better your life. You want to just sit in your misery and stuff. Then that's you. Then you live your life like that. That's a
Misery loves
horrible way.
company. Sometimes people come on here to get. Sometimes miserable people come on here to get company.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about how they feel about it. You know, you could hear them loud and clear. Well, you hear with a fact and talk about, well, I feel like the
I
minute you say the
feel.
word feel, you already told me you were vulnerable.
Yep. You say feel you escape from the real. I just thought about that too,
Mm-hmm.
man. I be thinking about some stuff. But I didn't make that a topic. Say no, I'm talking to you.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Facts over feeling all day long. That's how we do it. My son get his
All
first
day
tattoo.
long, man.
His first
It
tattoo
got to
gonna
be the
say facts over
reverse
feeling.
version of this world, man, because it's feelings over fact type world we living in. But somebody got to be facts over feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm Doctor Strange in this damn thing. I'm gonna bend your thinking. I'm telling you right now. I'm not trying to play with you and your emotional overcome. You're emotionally overwhelmed, and I'm supposed to be right in the same room with you. I'm not your
Mhm.
damn therapist. Go get your therapist to deal with that. At the end of the day, we all got feelings, but you know what? Here's what I know. I'm smart enough to know that all my feelings ain't right. I know that much.
Don't make me
I
chop
know
your
that,
box, man.
bro. Let them drop
Ooh.
me off. I don't give a damn. They gonna pick me back up. And you, Kev, I done said some wild shit on here, and I ain't been blocked, boxed, or one time. So I'm gonna just stick with the program until they tell me otherwise.
Well, at least we know you got backups.
You know, maybe the TikTok community, maybe the headquarters, like this guy's on to something. I'm
He's
a
on to
rider
something,
until they
right?
say I'm not. That's all it is. The
Mm-hmm.
reality is because I don't favor nobody. When people ask,
Mm-hmm.
"What's your political status?" I'm not Democrat, nor am I Republican. I'm independent. I don't care what's right. I care who's right. I don't look. Do I
Do
understand
I
we
need
got
to get on
oppressive?
something else though? I just thought about that. You know, the people
Hey,
that be like, my feelings are valid. Ooh, don't let me hear
do it.
something on that
Do
one.
it.
Please
Do
don't let
it,
me say.
Kev. Do it. I dare
Don't
you.
let me.
I dare you. Do it. Do it.
It's gonna
I
be
got
about
time
500. But
tonight.
what you got to say about that one? Like, even with that, that
Mm.
just made me think about that. You said you're big enough to own up that your feelings can be wrong. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, I be thinking they take that out of context and say, no, my feelings are valid and all this stuff or whatever, but that don't make it right. You know what I'm saying? It might
Well,
be valid to
You
you,
know,
but that don't
here's the
make it
I
thing.
right.
will
Your
say,
feelings can.
I will say this: you are supposed to validate your feelings. So if I
Hmm.
Okay,
feel a
I
certain
get you on
way,
that. You know, there
right,
you go.
I'm
I
Yeah.
like how you
supposed to
twisted.
validate.
I like
But
that.
just
That was sweet.
Yeah.
That was
right,
sweet.
but just
Hey,
because I validate my feelings, don't mean that what I'm feeling is right. Though it don't mean
that's
it's
why I
true.
like
Mm.
Dazzle. That's why right there. Look,
Ooh, that sounds like another
here's the
whole
thing
topic.
is
We gotta
right.
stop putting all three of these brains together like this, man. It's a little too much, man.
Your feelings are like a Chuck E. Cheese token. They can't be cashed everywhere.
Man,
Right.
exactly, exactly, man.
I like
Come on, I need
international
y'all to
currency.
invite some panders in here. This is my main target I'm going for right
So
now. Please bring them in here, please. My accountables know what I'm talking about already. I'm trying to get some other people to understand. You know what I'm saying? So, because I know they love that. Express yourself. Tell me your feelings. Let us know how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
That's okay. Look, the old crew, MC Ren and Dr. Dre is part of a song that called Express Yourself. That don't mean you be, watch this. Because you express yourself don't mean you've been heard. That part right there. It don't mean you've been heard. The thing is, it's okay to express yourself, but the reality is, it's not about you expressing yourself, but once you express yourself and been allowed to, can you receive the expressions of others? That's at the end of the day. If Kev don't agree with me, how do I respond to that? If Dazzle don't agree with me, how do I respond to that? If Karen J don't agree with me, how do I respond? If Juju B 364 don't agree with me, how do I respond to that? That shows me your level of emotional maturity. Period. And if you can't accept somebody's rejection of your feelings, you need therapy.
Right. Exactly. Right. Let me spit my water up. Exactly, man. Because if you can't, in that show right there, sometimes if we can't figure it out ourselves, we need other people. You know what I'm saying? We need other people.
Do.
Even that, figuring out yourself, still need other people. Because like, even you taking the chance of looking on YouTube and like, maybe I got to do this, or maybe I have to read a book. Somebody wrote that book. You know what I'm saying? Somebody was on that news. It's somebody. You still need them no matter what. Need somebody. So you're not doing this by yourself. Nobody's doing none of this stuff by ourselves, as much as we want to say it. It's crazy.
It's a journey, man. Your life is going to always be a journey. And if you are unwilling to hear the feedback from others, then your journey is going to be one that is going to be not as profitable as you hope to be. If you're looking for agreement, then you know what? Say that. But the bad news is most people looking for agreement. They come on different platforms. They say certain things, and they're looking for the likes. They're looking for the follows. And the reality is, if you're looking for help, if you come on social media platform like this, you're looking for help, you should be looking for disagreements. So you can analyze somebody's perspective that's different than yours and appreciate it. And the more you appreciate it, the more you can reason together. And once you reason, you can find a solution. But if you came on here to get followers, you can find that easy. I can get on here and say a bunch of nonsense that makes no sense, that hurts other people. And all day long, they're going to say, yes, like, click, share. I don't do that. Because I can care less if you follow me. I'm not the Pied Piper. I'm not R. Kelly. I'm let me stop. Hold on. Let me stop. I'm not trying to get you to follow me. I'm trying to get you to follow me to the right people that made sense.
I get you. I get you. That makes sense. It do make sense. But yeah, that will go over a lot of heads on that one.
And I don't mind. Dazzle, girl, you need to talk. Don't be typing good. Talk, Dazzle, because you sharp.
I don't want to. Yeah, I do that when people talk, and I just don't want to talk over nobody because that's one of my pet peeves. I don't like for people to cut me off and talk over me and stuff.
Talk over me, girls. Louisiana, they always do it. I'm used to it, so you can talk over me. I'm not offended.
That's gonna happen a lot on this app, though. So
I know, but I just, I can't control.
I like her respect level.
Right.
I like
I
it.
can't
The effort.
control what other people do, but I don't do that. So.
I get you.
Yeah.
But I don't like to not hear from Dazzle because I can run my mouth all day, all night. I can talk for 24 hours straight. So you got to cut me off cut me at the knees, please.
Right. I can talk too. No, I agree though. Yeah, I'm not interested in that. Like, if people follow me, great. But it's who's following me. Like, if I'm talking about something, I have a message, then I want the right people. I don't want to just have the numbers and be focused on like how many people I have and how many likes I'm getting. I mean, how can you be focused on what you really here for if you focused on that?
Facts.
Because you'll do anything, like you said, you'll say anything, you'll do anything just to get that rush, right?
Yeah.
Just to get your numbers up, just to get your followers up. And I'm
It's some
definitely
dumb
not
shit.
with that.
They be
Right.
talking sideways just to get they trying to get the round of applause at the end of the day. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
yeah,
forgot I
man.
can't put the word follow in there. I typed in the chat. I was about to say, I was about to add to that. And I was saying what you following me for too. Also, I still can't put
Question.
the word
Yeah,
follow
right.
in there.
Right.
Why you following? Well, let's ask that magic question, right? Why you following Kev? You looking for
Right.
conflict or you looking for confirmation? What you looking for?
Somebody, it's
Mm.
some. Yeah, people do come in here looking for conflict now.
Mm-hmm. And then
I'm in the
that's
South.
sad too, because that's the only time the room picks up. You know what I'm
Right, and
saying?
I was gonna say that, like,
Yeah,
if it's somebody up here, if it's multiple people up here, and they sound like they kind of going back and forth about something, the numbers gonna shot up. You're
What's
right.
going on?
yeah.
Naturally
Kev,
nosies. What's
all you gotta
going
do is
on
title
here?
your live with your body count. You gotta do some insignificant dumb shit to get people up in your room.
That's
Mm-mm.
And then you
sad,
gotta share
right?
it. Look, let me tell you this. You know how I found you, Kev? Kanai posted something contrary to something I agreed with, which was about Kevin Samuel. Get in her
Mm-hmm.
room and she agrees with the shit he said, and that's how I found you. So I already
Mm-hmm.
knew how the algorithms
Wow, that's
move.
why I met Kev too in Kanai room.
Yeah.
That's where. No, so that's where
Hey,
you came from. I
Mm,
still couldn't think of what room it
hey,
was. It was either
mhm.
Nas
start a
or.
live and hey, make that live say women should bow down to men. And watch how many fucking
Whoa.
people up in your life.
Right, it's gonna be a lot of folks in here.
You might not even
Ooh.
agree with that philosophy, right? But because you wrote that, they came in. It came in there with war in their heart.
Right,
What?
they want
Mm-hmm.
support. Right,
You
exactly.
Well, now that you're in here, come and get some Helen. I love you.
They gonna fly out of
Switch
here
it up
then. They
on her
gonna
real
fly
quick.
out of here then.
Right, that's when. All right, go from 300 to back to 3 again.
right? Then they go
I
from
wanted
9 people
that.
in the room to
I wanted to smoke.
9,000 people in the room.
Right.
That's
I'm
crazy, man.
done.
Good looks on the roses. I forgot. I gotta wait to see where it went to first. Okay, it was me. Okay, yeah. Good looks on the roses, man. Welcome to the live. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? If it gotta take baby steps to get this power move going for us, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Pretty
not
much.
trying to get no people that follow me for no reason. And I like that. That duty to be a topic for me one day. What are you following me for?
Always title your
Hmm.
topic opposite of what you want to talk about. How about that?
Right.
You will get more followers, more viewers at the end of the
Right.
day. Because people like war. They don't. They wake up in the morning. They choose war, not peace.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's all it is because a lot of people gotta express themselves because they don't know, you know what I'm saying? And make them feel good for the moment. They need to, that's the only way for them to feel good. So you rather feel good or you rather live good? Whew. I
But
came
Ooh.
with
that's
that
just
quick.
for a moment,
I
right?
came with
Because
that.
until they actually deal with it, that's just temporary. That's why they talk about the same thing over and over again.
Dazzle,
Mm-hmm.
Dazzle, my friend, could you please repeat that last statement about temporary?
Oh, about them venting and it being temporary. So that's temporary. I guess you would say relief, right? So if you
Mm-hmm.
vent
Mm.
about it, it's temporary because you haven't really dealt with it. So because you haven't dealt with it, you're gonna keep wanting to talk about it over and over and over again to get that temporary relief.
You
Hold up.
realize
You
how
know
powerful
who
that
she
is?
talking
What
to?
you just
She's
said.
talking to the Pandora rooms. Y'all, come on in here. Y'all hear us. We're calling y'all out.
Oh my God! You realize how powerful what you
Okay,
just said
let me
is?
put it another way. Safe spaces. Where y'all at? Safe space rooms. We calling for.
What's
Right.
safe? What's
Ain't
safe?
no safe
Tell me
space
what's
on
safe.
here.
Is it
Right.
only safe if I agree with it? Or oh Lord, let me not start. They go blind. They about to ban me and report me.
It
I don't
ain't
give a
safe
fuck.
nowhere on this on here.
What's the deal, Brandy G? I ain't seen you in a minute. That's one of my one of my originals up in here. I haven't seen you in a minute. Haven't seen you in a
It
minute.
ain't nowhere safe on here.
These people be tripping. I mean, I would. They don't know. I would travel to their state and do the same live.
Right. Like, man. I should have put that in there. This is not a safe space. No, I'm talking to calling out all safe spaces and panders and
Man, look,
empowerment rooms.
my girl
I'm about to call
Dazzle.
them all out.
My girl Dazzle said venting. Y'all heard this. Let me repeat this for the people that should come in the room. Venting is temporary relief.
Oh, that's facts. Super facts for real, right?
Would you like permanent relief?
I must have heard it wrong then.
Longer.
Fencing is temporary. You're right about that. Temporary relief. And what you gonna do with it though? Like at the end of the day, what you gonna do with that though? I'm done with that. Just trying to feel temporary. I want something that make me help. You know what I'm saying? I want to be fully relief. You know, I want long term relief.
Right. Stop fondling my emotions. Could you please relieve my emotions?
You're right.
But people put themselves on an emotional roller coaster. All that does is keep you on an emotional roller coaster. That's all.
Exactly.
The highs and the lows. And I think some people like it. You know, I'm going to be honest. Yeah. A lot of people like it.
You on to something.
They like
you on to something.
They like the highs and the lows. So they get used to it. It's kind of like something you get used to it. Mm-hmm.
Well, that part, because at the end of the day, we're no therapists. So what happens is that you provide information and insight that appeals to the side of them that wants to be treated or misappropriated.
What's the deal, radio?
Yeah. So therefore, they keep on gravitating towards it.
Right.
Yeah, this we on to something, man. It's gonna be some people. Hey, they ain't gonna like us, but they gonna understand us though. I bet you after this though. That's the whole reason why I'm calling them out, because I'm be like, prove to me. Just prove it to me, man. You can talk as much as you want, but prove to me what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like they be doing all this stuff, but like for what? Like what's your end goal? I want to know what their end goal of why they doing what they doing. Because if you still talking the same way you was since you entered them type of rooms, these safe spaces, these empowerment rooms, these pandering rooms. I don't even think they just gonna call it that. You still talking and acting the same way, then what was the whole point of you going in that room anyways?
Pandering. Say the word enough. Say it again.
Right, say it like
pandering.
Right. Say it like what's that, like a Candyman and stuff.
Pandering.
I ain't saying that. I ain't bold enough to even do that, child.
Oh, the Candyman? Yeah, I never did it. I still didn't do it. I don't even believe in stuff. I still ain't do it.
Me either. I don't.
I can't do it. I am too scared. When I look at that mirror, I'll be like, nope.
I'm supposed to just eat on while I'm cooking.
That's crazy.
I feel good. I grab it up.
It don't say his name right. Exactly.
Good. Serve that in the club, boy. And everybody.
Pandering. I'm eating deer sausage while y'all talking on here.
Oh, I've never tasted deer before. I still have never or goat.
Oh dear. Oh,
hold on. Let me take my camera. I'm at my brother's house tonight.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hold on.
How y'all doing?
What's the deal, man? What's the deal? How you feeling?
I'm cooked tonight, man. Yeah, up here doing a little smothering down some ribs.
Oh, you gonna just talk juicy like that to us like that though? That's how you gonna do it. It's early in the morning.
and as hors d'oeuvre, I made up some deer sausage to feed my brother, soak up that liquor.
Y'all over there getting down.
Oh, he about to be feeling good tonight. Boy, that's the best feeling after you feeling real good and you do that. Oh my!
And we right at the chessboard with it too.
Ooh. Oh wow! You gonna have him finger licking him, this boy.
Yeah, we some smart Southern boys.
Oh boy!
Let me tell the camera off. I had the food to tell.
Especially deer jerky.
I heard goat was good too.
I'm the goat.
Dazzle, where you at, girl? We mess with alligator down here.
Oh, talking about in Florida. Yeah, I've heard it's the restaurant out here that sell it down by the beach.
I heard they was eating the people, not the people eating them.
Hey, it's a war in Louisiana, bro.
I
Oh
hit the
We go
wow.
to a
reverse on the
casino down
bird.
here that's fried alligator down here in Louisiana. We
Oh,
ain't
you
playing with
know
them
what?
alligators, y'all. Florida, y'all can play around them alligators, but we don't go and fight with them.
Yeah, because you in Louisiana.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a restaurant called Raff and Cuckoos. I love Raff and Cuckoos. They had one in Alabama. They had one in
Get them
Birmingham, but they
bites.
closed it down.
Good. Raffle Cuckoos is nice, but they ain't. Every restaurant around here got that alligator in it. We got alligator
Mm.
bang bang. That's it. Nice little sauce in them rascals. We ain't playing with y'all.
Tell them we got it at the
Ooh.
grocery store.
Was it good,
Alligators not
Love?
right. Alligators not grocery store.
No, you can't find it in there.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. So it's like in a matter of who gonna eat who first, huh?
Bruh. Right. So alligators know how we rep, so they even come out. See, in Florida, alligators be out there showing their chest. Not in
Yeah.
Louisiana. They're like, hold on, we show our chest. This boy gonna cut us open and we gonna eat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Hold up. We
Yep.
gonna see this.
It was
Whoever
chewy.
move wrong is getting it.
Not chewy.
She said that ooey gooey chewy.
That's because they cook
Alec,
it right. They cook it right. Ain't no chewiness to it. Hey, better than me chewy than me.
90 minutes. I made it 90 minutes in. Hey.
Yep, alligator bites. Yeah, we alligators don't bite us. We bite them.
Mm-hmm. Do alligators express themselves? When it sound like talking? They compress them
Mm-hmm.
humans. Whew, I might have to. It's like I'm cold and hot at the same time. I don't know to take
Y'all
the
done
hoodie
cross
off.
over? Y'all get down.
Nah, y'all don't swarm me.
Nope. They did good. When you was over there, I talked to them.
Who was able to come in the box yet? Let me see. Hold up. Who
Hey,
follows?
hey, y'all come in.
Radio, come up in the box, man. Express yourself about this topic. Go ahead and just see what you're talking about, you know?
Sit. Sit.
Who else in here, man?
Sit.
Who else can come?
Good job, Blue.
I don't think,
Sit. Sit.
this might be my
Good.
first time seeing her on this live. What's the deal? Welcome to the live.
Am I expressing myself about alligators? Bites?
You can talk about that too, but or the topic, you know what I'm saying? How you feel about the topic? Oh, I did see you before. I
Oh,
about to say
what?
you been in here before. Okay, you been in here before. Same. I remember the background too.
Yeah, that's so no one sees the
I just ain't
laundry
see you in a
laundry
while.
pile
Caught you. It's like,
behind
bro.
me.
Radio, what's up, girl?
So no one
Good.
has to see my comfort laundry pile I sleep with. So
So how you feel, man? You feel like how you feel about the topic, man?
what's the topic?
Don't put your nose in it. No.
Vamos.
Because you're expressing doesn't mean you're not compressing.
Oh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, I suppose. Although I prefer to do the compressing, just like stuff it all deep down inside and don't
That's what
look
she
anywhere.
said.
Just
That's
leave it
exactly
all
what she
in there.
said.
I'm being good. I'm being good.
Yeah.
But you ever been in some situations where they just feel like it's just either or? Like if you express yourself, or if you, I'm gonna put it this way, I'm gonna word it a different way. People, do you feel that if you don't express yourself, you compressing it?
Yes, but I tend to then always express myself and then, get like thrown out or yeah. I can't if I'm gonna I can't hold it in sometimes if I'm gonna
Right.
I feel you though. So what do you do to not go through that again?
but I don't mind going through it. It's
So okay, we getting somewhere. So this what you know what I'm saying, you get a pleasure out of it, don't you? That's what it is, don't you?
do
See, that's a good topic
Go
right
ahead
there.
and say
yeah.
it. Yeah.
mean,
That's a good topic.
yeah, I do like, like debating, or like sometimes I'll just not even believe in the topic, but I'll just like debate it anyway, the other side, just for the hell of it.
Right. Yeah.
So do that make you feel good at the end of the night, or do you still got something that you hiding within? You know, the reason why you have to do that.
I know. That's a good question. Yeah.
I know. I'm good for it.
Yeah, it's not about feeling good. I don't know. It's just like
I got this sweet tea.
just like I
And
said,
it's over.
like
And so,
just like expect people like not to like me, so then I'm like kind of like give them a reason. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
you know,
Why so?
I don't know.
You never know. Let me know when you give up being in the hot seat, because I can ask 100 questions for real.
I know.
I like to dig into the root of why people do what they do. I love it.
I know.
But let me know when it's getting hot up there. If I start seeing that fire emoji, that fire filter up there, I know it's like.
If I start
Okay, Kev,
yelling,
chill. I don't want to come in this live though. Oh man.
yeah.
Actually, I'm the one that's getting hot right now, so.
Kev getting hot. Take the turtleneck off, dude.
Right.
So take off all your clothes. Just kidding.
I can't hear none of y'all if y'all talking. I ain't got my earplug in.
So we can talk about you without you hearing us.
Right. Come on. Come on, radio. Talk shit about it. Oh, it's out. We got that.
It's over. Back.
We good now.
Damn it, Kev. We was about to talk shit about you.
Dang.
Right,
Nope. The earplug is in now. I get everything.
Ruined it for
Y'all
us.
was about to express yourselves on it. Express about
That
me. I was
motherfucker. That.
like, couldn't wait till you took the earplug out. It's like,
You like a good worry, though, don't you? A good worry.
you
That's
said I
that
like a
that's
good
that
worry.
emotional roller coaster I was just talking about.
Yeah, I'm seeing it, you know. So back to the hot seat again.
Come on.
Let me know. Like I said, just say uncle. Look at the nervous look. I like that. You know, it's like I'm talking shit. So you said you enjoy that, huh? I do want. I be want to know that. I would be want to know like because it's no different from like when people be in certain situations, or they love like them toxic relationships or something like. Do you do toxic relationships?
No.
Oh, Kev, you wrong for that question.
I'm just asking. So I'm not saying okay. So even with that, like people, it do becomes a pleasure. I'm put it that way. Some people actually come looking for arguments, or they look for it do something to them, what I'm trying to say. It's a feeling though. It's that feeling where you get to. It's another a way of expressing yourself. Is that
People start to confuse
I finally one up the
love with
person now.
drama, the
That
intensity
drama
of
type
that.
stuff, yeah, like
So they
drama. Some people
start
love that
confusing
stuff.
like love with
They
that.
love it. They're addicted to it.
They're addicted to it, yeah. Yep. You heard it. Yep, that's the right word with that. They addicted to that stuff, but then again, it be harming them at the same time because when it goes south, right? When it goes south, the way they don't want it, then they get mad at the world. I can't believe this person said this about me or something like that. You're supposed to let me get to you. Why did you get to me today? You know what I'm saying? So that's where they kind of get dangerous at. You know what I'm saying? When it don't work, especially when it don't work the way you want it to work.
Well, it's like the cycle of it's like the cycle where it's like things are good, start arguing, break up, love bombing, get back together, and it goes around again.
You want to say it again? That word again? What we just to say it again, Miss? Miss Dash.
That
Go on and
emotional
say
roller
it.
coaster.
Yeah, emotional roller. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. I love her. I
yeah.
love Vivian
She
Gray.
broke. Hey, I like radio. She broke it down so smooth. But let's slow it down.
I was ready for some fire. Oh,
I prefer to
I,
go the emotional unavailable route.
you said that's what that is. What that mean? What's that meaning to you? Emotionally unavailable. I heard that before. I never understood it, but I want to learn it. What is that?
I mean, like you just don't really like get like that invested. Like,
Don't learn it, Kev. You don't want to learn it.
No, I want to. I mean about. I
I
want
know
to
I'm
learn
just
about
teasing.
it. I don't
I
want
know
to
I'm
learn
just
it to
teasing.
do
I'm just teasing.
it.
you
I don't
just
want
don't
to.
get that invested.
I think
Be
that's a
like,
way for
what
people to
is?
cope with their feelings. Like that's a way for people to not deal with their own feelings.
Yeah,
That's
it's
Mm.
like a
my opinion.
safety.
Oh,
Right.
hell yeah.
Oh, a
Right.
Come on
protector.
through, Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I know she does. Is good. I like her, man. She's good. She know how to dig in deep. I thought I could dig in deep. She know how to dig in deep. You know what? Let me tell you. You know what I'm saying?
I dated a guy for 4 years. I called emotionally unavailable Darren. It was awesome.
Oh yeah.
So okay. So it's like protective things. So where you don't want to. Okay, go back to like remember I talked to you about that about situationships where you don't where you wanna you do things and stuff, but you don't want to get to that commitment because you're trying to be safe because you don't want to put that title and stuff on it, right? That's what that's
Right.
kind of like, right?
Right.
Situationship, right?
Yeah, you don't want to get
We
hurt.
getting somewhere. So,
And
okay,
you don't want
okay.
to get
So
hurt.
that's something. Okay, okay. It's a protective type thing, man. Protecting your emotions. So emotional protection
Yeah. So if you like
because you're
broke up tomorrow, you'd
scared,
be
you're
like, okay,
afraid,
no big deal. Like, you know what I mean?
you're afraid. Okay. You're afraid. Okay, okay.
Oh,
You can happen to people after they have like a really bad like heartbreak. Then they
Oh
don't
yeah,
want. Then
I
they don't
totally
want to be
understand
with you.
that. I understand that. I do. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Then they
saying?
don't want to
I
do
used
that.
to do this though. Like this what I was doing before I made a change. I used to be like I remember one point I used to be like if I can't please my heart, I can please my Peter Weeder. I used to think like that too, you know what I'm saying? Like that and that was me talking out of hurt. You know, if I'm talking like that, that means I'm talking out of hurt. Cuz I look at it like, you know what? I can't get what I want. I know I want a girl to take me serious. I want somebody to love me. But then again, I don't even know what love is for real. You know what I'm saying? Because all of us are still learning. We trying to figure out. We know we want some type of happiness, but we don't even know, how to even take it that way. What truly even happiness is. We look at all type of stuff, but it make us feel good. You know what I'm saying? Even feelings is a temporary thing, but that was how I was. You know what I'm saying? I looked at it like, you know what? I'm just gonna talk to some chicks. Yeah, even though I was never that bad though, I was just, I didn't want that. People stored it in my mind that you don't want to be alone. You're gonna be this and all that. So I was always thinking about that. And I was always moving off what others was telling me and stuff, not realizing that aloneness would help you out a lot because it get you to learn yourself more and help you grow more. You know what I'm saying? That get you ready, or get you prepared to not be alone if you choose not to be alone. You know what I'm saying? So you be able to see some things that you ain't seen before. Put it that way. But yeah, I understand that what you say, the emotional, even though it was different ways how you expressed it or you go to on that roller coaster, but that you say the emotionally unavailable thing, I feel you on that though, because I used to, even with that, I did this with a chick before, like I was telling them like, yeah, I just try to be friends right now. Usually when you hear a guy that say, yeah, we could just be friends, them are the emotional unavailable people, right? We gonna get back to that what you was saying. So yeah, they were like, nah, I just don't want nothing more. I don't want nothing more because you know what I'm saying, they're scared. They
now,
don't want to be hurt.
you
And you know
ball.
what I'm saying, let's
Get
just be
down.
friends.
You
Yeah.
ball. Sit down. Sit.
So
There
I
you go.
went through that
Good.
for
Mm-hmm.
very long time. So I've been doing it.
No.
And I
Sit.
understand that though. I do understand it though. But until I started digging within myself, and I realized that You know, I want more. I do want a relationship eventually because a lot of us want to be in a relationship or want to be married. I'm put it that way. Some people say married, but you know, in a relationship, they want to be with somebody. It's a want. You know what I'm saying? But
If you over there seeing everybody else.
we just don't be ready for it.
Nope.
So I think once I started learning myself and understanding myself, that's when I start being
Other
more
side.
available with my emotions. So I think to even to get like that, you will have to just working on yourself because you can't. Because even if you stay emotionally available, you're not gonna be. You ain't gonna know how to
For real.
be available to use your emotions
But
when with somebody
look,
else or
I'm
whatever.
loving learning their personalities. When I look at them like that, okay, that's one of the kids. So like, okay, Blue is like, I see Cliff. But the one that's brown and white, well, he let me in a little bit. I'm gonna keep on going. And the rest of them is like, oh, he let him in? So, and
I spanked him when there was some little bitty puppies with that, and after that I ain't had to do nothing but just hold it. So I gave it.
Oh, I thought you
He
were talking to
gone
me all
off
that
that
time.
twang, Cam. He gone off that twang.
Oh, I thought he was talking to. I was trying to listen. I thought he was talking to.
They
I
over
was
there having
like,
a good time. You hear
a
me?
good time. He about to be really good after that barbecue, boy.
Mm-hmm.
man, I'm over here talking of, hey, kid, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm over here talking to
I
fucking
was thinking, I'm
dogs,
trying
man.
to tune in. I swear
I know.
that you
I was
was
like,
talking to us. I'm like, hold up. I'm like, hold up.
I'm like, yes, yeah, totally get it.
I'm over here nodding my head like, that sounds
Like,
like, yeah,
yeah,
barbecue
yeah.
fries. Wait, hold up, what?
That makes total sense. Yeah.
No, hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, pigs, dogs, rabbits, squirrels. I am so sorry. I'm over here talking to dogs. It's late at night. It's 1:30 in the
Both
morning
out
where
there
I'm
having a
at.
good time.
That twang, she said that twang.
That was actually
Ah,
Ain't nothing but a thing but a twang. I know.
my bad, Daz. You know
Nice.
what? I like you because you always remind us of where we at.
Right. No,
Make
you
you
fine.
aware. Aware.
that was amazing.
I love to hear people having a good time. I
Oh
love it.
yeah, I love it too, man. I
Yeah.
feel you on that. Everybody ain't got to be a robot all the time.
Right.
You must know about
Oh Lord, fairy
accountability
tale.
and
Oh Lord, fairy tale up in the
emotional.
room. Oh my God. OMG. Let me type OMG for her.
Oh yeah.
That's London right there.
She from the
Mm-hmm. That's
Golly.
she. Which what
she
I
from the
love fairy
Europe?
tale.
She from
Europe.
the
Yeah.
Netherlands.
The Netherlands. She lived with Peter Pan and
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh
Peter
yeah,
But
I
she
do love
faithful.
Peter
I
Pan
love
too.
fairy tale.
I do too. She's so sweet.
No, I always thought I'd be like a princess, but it turns out I'm like Ursula or one of those ones.
So you a flower?
I want to go back and watch the
An
Mercury.
emotionally unavailable flower.
That's right.
Is that why you think people? Because I heard you say at the beginning when you came up, you said you just kind of think people aren't gonna like you, like you kind
Yeah.
of just assume that. Do you think that's because you are emotionally unavailable?
Mm.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah.
Is
Like
that niche in here? Niche. Mm. Mm. It's gonna be my little thing.
Well,
I wonder if our like favorite fairy tales like tells us something about ourselves. Like mine's Beauty and the Beast because she gets to live in a castle with a library. Sweet. I'd never leave.
Right. I need to go back and watch some of those fairy tales and stuff. I haven't seen that stuff since I was a little girl. I probably don't need to go back and watch none of that. I'm already like borderline delusional.
What?
Well, they're remaking them all into lives, so
He called me old girl with that. What the heck?
wow. See that? See that, Kim?
oh,
So I'm so busy sometimes you just see that I'm relaxed.
He Gone off that swing.
You yawning. Yeah, wake me up. Come in the box and wake me up since I'm yawning so much. Go ahead. You can go ahead and put your input on here too.
Yeah, do it, Niche. Do it.
Go
Do it. I
ahead,
dig you. I dig you.
Nee said she was up here all night with Kev, and she ain't got time because Kev keep people up here all night.
I do.
Right.
We
Ooh.
had a good time last night. That was fun.
Most definitely. Oh yeah, most definitely, man.
Last night was St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, wasn't she feeling that twang yesterday too? She was twanging it out yesterday too. That twang.
Hey, look, ready open this mug talking about like, look, I don't care what these white broads talking about. I'm here. And she got a face on the screen. I don't care what y'all say.
That twang.
Y'all can hop in and screen all you want to.
What the? Almost feel asleep with the camera on. Nope, you gonna do it too. You gonna do it too. Why?
No, she not. You did good, Niche. I messed up.
Turn your camera on. Get in the box, goddamn it. Get in the box, goddamn it. Get in the box.
Join the fairy tale content.
Hey.
Oh, fairy tale popping up now. So.
I don't know. I'm actually like more like pink, so.
Hey, fairy tale, look. Of all, fairy tale is the bomb.
Minutes, okay, so I'm waiting on, and I didn't forget all the people that told me a few minutes and 30 minutes. So we waiting on Niche, and we waiting on Fuen. If she's still in there, I'm gonna make sure to see if she.
Get in the box. Hang out now.
Oh, she left.
So, King, explain yourself. As best as you can.
I need to explain? Okay, so me. So I'm basically a business consultant that specializes in brand and marketing, and I'm very upfront, direct, and I like to deal with topics head on. That's all it is. I'm very simple. At the end of the day, and I embrace everybody and I reject everybody at the same time.
I get that.
Wow.
Look,
fairy tale reaction.
I didn't even know I was real.
Okay.
I can appreciate every person, even if they're different than me. At the end of the day.
Oh, and we are so
I
different.
can appreciate that. Come on, fairy tale. Tell me a fairy tale.
What do you want me to tell? You start talking about white broads. I'm shocked now.
No.
I thought I was one of the girls, but no, now I'm white broad.
You feel for it. Come on, bring it on in.
No, my little
April Fools.
my little feelings are hurt now. I need a minute to get over this.
Uh-oh.
Start a band.
Do we need to express this?
Yeah, I think we need to talk about this.
We don't need you to compress it.
Fairy tale. Ask me a specific question if you want to get clarity.
Sorry.
Don't run from it. Face it head on.
Oh, I will. You know me, Kev.
Love it. View it from another. That's how you understand something. That's the root of healing, really, is understanding for real. We build some understanding.
Oh, I understand, King.
Because I like too good of a time. I love all understanding, so I have no bias.
There you go. Understand that.
So good morning. How are you all?
Hashtag.
Good morning. What time is it where you at? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna remember your time. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. It's 7:37.
Yeah. Head on.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Nice.
All right,
I remember my friends. I remember my friends.
Oh, you so sweet.
I know what that meant. I already knew what that was out of that.
Hey, come on. They can't go thinking that we like each other.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, that's it.
Oh my God.
She said it. Ooh. That joke is so funny. That joke's so
Oh,
funny.
now he's showing his face. He's
here.
going all the way for it, huh?
He said that twang, boy.
Oh my.
I knew something looked it up. It's a filter on his face. It's like
It is.
I'm like,
Look
something
at
why
the
he like a
baby face.
baby nowadays.
Hey,
Something up.
He smoothed out
I don't
all
know
the
what.
wrinkles.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Even if there's no filter, I'm still straight.
He said, I'm still a
Oh my goodness, you do look
twang.
like
He not playing with the twang.
I'm not sure if I ever gonna take you serious anymore, King.
This.
Oh my God!
so young, like a first grader with a beard.
Right, like with a big beard.
Oh see that? I'm trying to be friends with y'all. You're discriminating against me. That's
It's not discriminating. You're discriminating not to.
oh,
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna get up and teach that. I might get up. Oh, forget all that. I'm not. My international exposure has been compromised.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the director of the board.
Director.
Yes, it is. Say that right. Ferry, I need to pay you so you can say that so we can clear up
I heard everything.
all of the issues that we may have.
I love it, man. At least, hey, look,
Oh
at least we know King ain't no robot.
Hey, why am I being persecuted? Kev, look like he's in the skating ring.
Rock, skate, roll. It's a filter. No, it ain't no filter. It's my new.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta give me some new designs. I will get the little. I'm gonna get you. Oh wow. I'm gonna get them little neon lights that everybody be having. Put it in the crack of a wall or something.
Yeah, all the young kids have that.
What the hell? Like he came in and said, "What? I mean, what up? What's the deal? How you feeling? One of them?"
Oh no, man, y'all.
What's happening? Okay, it was one of them. It was one of the most kind of close. You know, what's the deal, man?
In that old Budweiser commercial.
But with the frogs.
Yeah. No, the other one though. What's up?
What the heck? I don't remember being like that. What the?
Remember that one?
I remember Budweiser. Budweiser. Good morning.
Good morning, Crystal.
Deducator? What's the deal?
Oh, that's
you been in my live before? I think you've been in my live. If not, welcome to my live.
Somebody. You understand me?
I love it. Twang Kang. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. No, sir. Educate. Oh,
the educator.
My bad. My bad. She gonna help me here. Educate me on her name and stuff. Let me chill a little bit. You know what I'm saying? My bad. My bad. My bad. You know. But welcome to the live. You know. Welcome to the live. Yeah. We got the number at 16, man. We got peoples that's in here, you know what I'm saying? I want y'all to invite all the panderers. Okay, that's my first people I want to talk to. I want to talk to the empowermenters,
Oh,
right?
stop it.
Oh yeah, we getting serious today. We're gonna get juicy today because we all gonna learn today. And what's the last group? The safe roomers, safe spacers. Let's go for those two. I want all of them to come up in here. You know what I'm saying? My accountabiliters. That's my new word. I just made that one up. You know, it's kind of hard too.
Make it, hey,
I
look,
want them in here
make it
too.
up
You know what I'm saying?
again.
We need a little
Look,
assistance.
for those that don't do the, for those of you that do not understand who Kevin is, Kevin opens up intellectual dialogue, conversation, persuasion that you may need to hear in your life. And if I'm not here all night long, it don't matter. Kevin got it going on. Pow.
Ooh,
Oh, God.
I like that was perfect though. He said it nice.
Yeah, that was really good.
He said it nice and twanged it out. I like it. I like it. From the intellect. I forget I'm not good. I need to study some classes with T.I. or something.
Ti.
Yeah.
So, Diva, how was business last week?
It was good. I didn't get a chance to go up there today because I had some stuff to do, but I'll be up
What
there in the
happened to
morning.
Oh, okay.
I
what
don't know.
happened?
I don't know. Yeah, I had some stuff to do, but it was good.
Did
It
it?
was
Good.
good.
Good to
It's been
hear.
good. It's picking up here because it's like already summertime down here. So,
Ooh, lucky you.
the tourists coming in.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the 1st of April for that to happen.
Where you at, King? Did you drop on this or did you drop?
King
Are
over
you
there on
eating?
that swing.
He might have been
That
dropping
twang.
literally.
He having a good time. He don't know what's
He
Yes,
going
having a
on.
God.
He
good
all
time.
I've
over the place.
never ever seen him like that.
He was playing
I, I,
chess and
I,
then he was
I,
eating deer.
I seen it before. That's why I was like, ooh, he not a robot. I like to see people
Right.
living it up.
He
Oh
letting his hair
gosh.
down.
He's always so serious and so to the point on his
That's what I
lives.
love
Yeah,
about it. That's why I
this
love it.
is
I felt special because he in my room with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Right.
what? I get to see his other side. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't wearing no
yeah.
suit. He
Clearly,
putting
he
on it.
feels safe here.
Yeah,
hmm
that's a
Yeah,
good
that's how
thing, man.
Kev
I
be in
love
my
it.
over there on my live. Y'all get to see a different side of Kev on my live.
You get to see right exactly.
He
King
doing his
doing
Doing
it.
his
thing
best
tonight.
tonight.
Tonight,
He
boy.
is. Let it
Said
flow.
King doing his thing with that twang. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Stuff like that, you know.
So, hi, Sammy. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I've never met you here.
I know. Hi.
Hmm,
Nice to meet you.
been a
Nice to meet you
while.
too.
It's been a while. Yeah,
So,
meet
what's the
Fairy,
story
meet
about you? Where are you
Bass.
from?
I'm from Canada, Alberta.
Oh, I
Okay.
want to come to Canada. Oh,
Come on
yes.
up.
Oh.
Yes.
Ooh.
Diva, you said it to everyone.
No. I seriously been. That's the first country. That'll be my first country I'm gonna go to out of country. It's gonna be
I
Canada.
I thought the
Well,
Netherlands would be the first
I've been out
country.
of the country before, but I
She
was
said, I want the
really
Netherlands to be first.
I've heard.
no. I said I want to come to the Netherlands. I didn't say that was gonna be the first place I can.
I am so hurt right
I'm
now.
sorry. I'm still coming.
I was here first.
Ooh, she trying to do that fave stuff. Ooh.
Oh God! Don't do that, kid. Don't do that.
You
God,
said
what's
I
going
was
on
gonna
with
be
you
your
guys?
favorite country.
Yeah, I'm coming everywhere. I'm coming.
That's
Yeah,
what she
yeah,
said.
I'm
yeah. I
coming to
don't
see
believe you. You go
everybody.
to Canada now, girl. You go to
That's
Canada.
what she said.
You
It's
gonna be
Said I'm
okay.
next.
coming. I gotta be the best one.
I should have
Oh man, that's so funny.
never clicked on your head when I opened TikTok. You know, I'm so freaking hurt right now.
I'm sorry.
First time white broad, and now
Oh,
you're coming to the Netherlands. What else is coming here?
I don't think. Look, when he said that it was a broad way he was saying it, he wasn't saying
Right.
it towards you. He was just
He
saying
on
it.
that swing tonight, there. He on that swing. Don't pay him no attention tonight.
Oh, well, Diva, you don't even have to come to the Netherlands anymore because Queen Mila is going to be. She's going to take your place.
Ooh,
Don't worry.
Ooh. That's what she said. Oh, I caught my own.
Well, you lucky I missed it, dang. But no, that one you did, I forgot. I supposed to still be laughing at that. That was a fun. She said, "I'm coming everywhere."
She's coming everywhere.
Man, be in the gutter.
That is too funny. I did picture this.
Don't picture it. Good nasty guy.
He a mess.
That is a good one. I can't leave that alone.
People don't mind our hosts.
No, I did have a little something, but that's just funny. That's the top one. I can't even lie. That's funny. She said, "I'm coming everywhere." I just pictured that.
Oh gosh, Kev, get it together. How old are you?
Embarrass me, y'all. Y'all see
how old are you?
No, it ain't even you. It's just a fact of a she saying that if it was any she that said that,
y'all see
that
how
make
he
it
doing
funny.
me. Y'all see how he doing me.
Yeah, we see you.
He's
been waiting for this moment.
She ain't stuck me no more.
Oh gosh.
I'm coming, Miss Fairy Tale. I'm coming.
Yeah. Well, you have to wait now until Queen Mila's gone because she's gonna be first now. She's gonna be my number one.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, too bad.
Oh.
Okay, come to Canada and we'll go to BAM. It's really fun.
Yeah, I want.
Well, I might as well go to Thailand because I have that on my bucket list.
Yeah, I want to go to Thailand too. I definitely want to go there too.
Well, here we go. Problem solved. We meet up in Thailand then.
Yep, I know it's fun over there.
Yeah, y'all go.
Yeah.
Ain't that where
that documentary?
Ain't that where Pharaoh?
He over there living it up, going out every night.
Living it up. He got a girl, man. I'm about to be over there, man. I'm tired of this.
Yeah, one of our dollars is 31 of their dollars.
Ooh.
In America, yeah.
It's over. It's over. Why your friend got to be so trendy, man? I gotta steal everything.
The birthday boy.
We got people's up there. Oh, Jane up in the building.
Jane.
We got Foolish in the building.
Don't be scared to come up in here, y'all. We see y'all.
Don't
keep scrolling.
Forever. I know he want to talk. Go ahead, come up in here. Birthday, belated birthday, man.
He probably out that twang as well.
He probably out that twang too. This is a twang night, right?
Saturday night.
Yeah, cause I got my twang. I got my twang tonight.
I ain't even started my twang yet. I just had a little sample of my twang.
A sample, he says.
A brewski.
Not a sample.
Just a little sample. Ghetto. What's the dude from the 313? Whoever this is. From Detroit, man.
Look at Kev knows himself. Hey,
all right. When I see somebody in my city, I got to see who that is.
I hope you having a good birthday weekend. I hope you having a blast.
He's good on the sidelines.
Yeah, he probably over there having a ball.
Happy birthday.
Having a ball.
Yeah, Kev asking us all these questions. We need to be asking Kev some questions. So, Kev, how do you decompress?
How do I decompress? How do I decompress? Maybe a little venting sometimes.
You vent? Really?
Yeah, I vent. I got friends. I actually got friends. Actually, the dude Tyree was just in here. That's one of my main friends.
I mean, I didn't mean it like you didn't have nobody to talk to. I mean,
no, I was just saying that's who I vent to. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't saying.
Oh, you have special friends to vent to. Okay. So you can't vent to us. Okay, so we ain't special no more.
Guys, did you hear that?
I guess in a way, I don't. The reason why I probably don't vent, especially not on, especially on the app, I wouldn't do it on the app.
I'm just teasing you. Yeah, I know you're not gonna do that on here.
We will run with
because
it.
my image I'm trying to have already, because I'm already trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
There you go. We will run with
like,
that.
hold on, why the heck you coming crying to me? You know what I'm saying? Ain't you supposed to motivate her? What type of stuff you are? That's like them. That's like them psychologists and all that stuff that be on here crying. I'm like, what the freak?
I don't recommend nobody really venting on here. Now, if you want to tell a story, that's different, but not venting.
No.
Preach. I'm good on the sidelines. Oh, he must be. He gotta be twining it on the sidelines, man. Yeah, he twang. He doing this thing. But okay, let me see. So decompress. So I do that. That'd be a little something, right? Or I could work out. I work out. Listen to motivational videos. You know.
So who's your favorite motivator?
Really, I don't have, and the reason why I gotta say that because I don't have to do it so much because I look, like I said, I look at stuff. I try to look at things from a different point of view as quick as I can too, so that way I can let. Who is this?
So Kev, who's your favorite motivator?
I like ET. I like ET. I like what's that one dude? Okay, Eric Thomas. I like Eric Thomas. I like the other dude. What was his name? He had a book too. What the freak is his name? Oh, Tommy. Tony
Robbins.
Tony Robbins. Yep.
He got a lot of books.
Yeah, I like him too. Yeah, I like them. So I listen to them.
That's the man with the dreads, or the other one?
No, that's the dude.
That's the white
Frankenstein. He look like Frankenstein.
He was in Shallow Hal. That guy.
Oh,
he was in a movie. I think he was in a couple movies, maybe too. And
I ain't never heard of them. I don't never heard of them.
Tony Robbins.
Yeah, Tony Robbins.
Or Eric Thomas. I'm gonna have to look him up. But you know,
you're gonna like them for sure.
I don't know Eric Robbins. I should look.
I like Pastor R.C. Blake's. He got a page on YouTube where he has a channel just for his church, but then he has a channel for like motivational and inspirational. He's really good. But his channel, he's more geared towards women. I mean, he does have a separate channel for men as well. He started something up for men, but he's really good for women.
Y'all gonna stop calling my name.
I call your name. How you feeling, birthday boy?
Forever.
Birthday brother. Little Deck up in here. How you feeling, little Deck? Welcome to the live. I think it's my first time seeing you.
Thank you. I'm tired, but I'm here.
I see you, man. Rise and shine. If you learn my page, I'm gonna tell you don't need coffee, you need me. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking junk.
Oh la la.
I am tipsy.
Welcome to the live, man.
Are you tipsy forever?
I am tipsy right now.
Show your face.
He really right. You gonna see him with the Chinese eyes over here.
It's dark as hell right now. I'm just sitting here.
I would say the same thing.
It's dark as hell right now.
Well, switch on the lights.
Oh man. No, I was sitting there looking at the background, seeing what Well, I just asked Kev about how he decompress and stuff. I'm looking like, dang, what do I do to decompress? Even though I don't hold on to nothing to decompress.
That's what I was about to say. That's why I say it's kind of rare for me now. Now that I've done, I can tell you how I did do it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, most of the time, like I said, I look at that. I change my point of view on things quick to even have to even decompress for real, or even get myself in that predicament to hold anything to decompress. Let me see something real quick. Let me put that topic back up though.
But no, I don't sit there and hold on to stuff, because at the end of the day, if you gotta hold on it that long, that becomes stress, and that is not needed. If you can't fix it there and then, or just wait to fix it later, just don't hold on to it. Because
did my boy get smarter when he got another year up on him? No, your boy got time.
It sounds like it. It sounds definitely like it.
My boy got knowledge head on him. It's like, I'm talking to him. He been like this.
But that's on a serious note though. Like at the end of the day, like I don't know how to because like I said, I took martial arts for like 3 to 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
and being in that, it always teaches you first of all you don't have to fight. If you get out of it, get out of it. Second
Yep.
B is to tone yourself down, calm down. So at the end of the day, all you're doing is arguing and fighting, and that might be your last fight.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you just
That's
worried
for
about, let's
sure.
say something simple of an argument between your spouse or whoever, or like little things for somebody that you probably don't even know, that might be a heart attack or a brain aneurysm, any of those things, and that's
Mm-hmm.
so quick to show up on your how you say stress. You don't
Mm-hmm.
need it.
Right.
So either move on, keep it going, or just deal with it at that moment, at least.
Yeah.
That's why I said I don't know how to. I'm already decompressed. Like if I get into an argument, I'll handle it, get it done, and move on.
Yeah. Or I could put it this way: I decompress by not trying to hold any. I try.
Grudges.
I no grudge. Yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Or holding stuff against people by not taking things personal. Like so. So that's like
Hmm.
that's other forms too that help me overcome it faster. You know what I'm saying? Overcome
Mm.
something that possibly something I'm gonna stress over or something like that. So that's another.
Hmm. That's
But
true.
you know, all
That's
that
true.
stuff really take time though, because a lot of people is not getting taught this stuff, or they're not even don't even really fully know a lot about themselves. So people still trying to understand more about themselves and what they comfortable in and what they not.
Uh-huh.
True.
That's what get me the most is when people see somebody else's happiness and they want to make that person miserable.
Oh
Mhm.
gosh.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, people
So the
don't get
question,
more miserable by seeing your happiness. That's
Mm-hmm.
if you
Hmm.
want people to be mad, well then show them how happy you are.
Right.
Hmm.
so
Yeah.
the question down there said, isn't expressing releasing?
It's a temporary relief, like
It's
we
a
talked
temporary
about.
release, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But you know
It
what you
is. It
said,
is.
Kevin, like not taking stuff personal, that is the hardest thing in the world for a
It
lot of
Yeah,
people.
is.
it
Yeah,
is.
it
That is
is.
Yeah.
It
It
is
is.
fair tell. It is
Yes,
hard.
sir. It is.
Uh, uh,
That's yeah. Take a step personal because nobody know how to hear things, especially if it's new, especially if it's
mm,
new to that person. Because let's say like before we said, what I grew up in is not what y'all grew up in. So y'all
Absolutely.
might say something that I won't understand, but I won't take it personal. I'll be like, okay, so they might have been brought up that different. But there is some
Mm.
people out there you might say something to them and they'll be like this. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, whatever. I'm like, oh, come on. It's a
right.
simple conversation.
yeah.
What do you mean by that? You're talking about me?
That's happening all the time on the air. All the freaking
Oh
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
yeah.
God.
And that's why I say, look, that's why I'm a firm believer. If it don't apply, let it fly. That's why I try to hurry up and
Mhm.
stick with that. I will stick with that unless it hit home somewhere, you know. And I try not to take unless somebody don't directly say my name or something like that. And that's when I'm letting it fly. You know what I'm saying? So if they not, you know what I'm saying, they speaking broad about it, let people talk. Let them talk how they
Yes,
talk.
sir.
Whatever. You ain't talking to
I
me.
mean, it's a saying
Yeah,
that's
But
nice.
that's
what
They
if
said
they
that's
do?
only.
But what if they do direct it at you though?
Okay.
Then
So
I'm
Now
gonna
you
you
say
ask
know
them,
they
why do
disperse
you
coming.
feel
yourself.
that way? Always ask people why you feel how you feel, or you know, why do you say that? And then
Okay.
it will be bring understanding with among both of us, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But if they got a silly reason, like I said it because I'm mad, you know what I'm saying? I don't care after that. Like, what the heck? You
Right.
just saying it because you're mad. There we go. We got to understand it. So I'm decompressed already. I don't even have to start
You
nothing.
know, the famous words, oh, you don't understand. You don't understand. Well, help me
Oh
understand.
yeah,
right.
you don't
When somebody
understand
say
me.
that,
Yeah.
I can't even hold that either because I'm like, well, they don't even understand their stuff to even be saying some stuff that they're saying that I don't understand. So that means you don't understand. That's what I'm saying. That's how I look
Absolutely.
at
Exactly.
stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Well, I think a lot of people
Shoot.
confuse being like different with wrong. Like you have different and it's not wrong necessarily. You know, different opinions and stuff. That's not
Hmm.
wrong. It's just
Yeah, two
different.
people can be right.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Ain't that the key word? Opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Opinion, right?
Ooh.
Difference in opinion.
Because I say only a hit. Only what I've heard somebody keep saying. Only a hit dog hollers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh.
Hmm.
oh.
There you go. Only a hit dog holler. That means if it's not going towards you, or is it directed at you, but it might be in the air. If somebody's barking, that means they got hit by that
Oh yeah,
subject.
oh yeah, man. What's the deal, man? This
Hey,
dude rarely
Bam.
bless us with his presence and stuff, man. What's the deal?
Hey, Bam.
Let's go, Bam. But I'm about to drop back down. My peoples is waiting for me. No, I'm not drinking no more alcohol. I'm done
Okay.
for the night.
Have
For sure, man.
fun.
Thank you for
Enjoy your
stopping through,
Okay.
food.
man. For sure,
Okay,
man.
I'm gonna leave y'all with some good knowledge right now.
What you got for us? Go ahead,
Three
that
shots of
34
tequila
knowledge,
with
man.
it. Wait. 3 shots of tequila and some beers will turn your head upside down. Good night.
Ooh,
Oh.
ooh.
Good night,
Hopefully
forever.
it
Cam
is.
couldn't wait
Everyone.
to say oot one more time.
Right, I had to get it. You
Oop.
know it. Yeah. I was holding it in too. While he was talking, I was trying to wait to pump it up. Ooh.
Well,
Ooh.
for someone with liquor in him, he's pretty awkward.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's all about the levels, man. It's all about the
Mm.
levels, and everybody got different intakes. Everybody got different tolerance and way they reacts. Everybody
Did you
react
hear that,
differently.
King? Did you hear that?
She cannot leave it alone. So let's get to her now. How we gonna decompress this right here? Because it's obvious it's bothering. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go back to what I was talking about. We gonna stop. We gonna not take things personal, man. And I know it's hard not to do it. I understand. I
Oh
totally feel
God!
that. Though. But then you got to
Out
say,
of
why
his
would he
mouth,
say
I
that?
couldn't. Out of his mouth, I couldn't even take it personal.
I know. I'm messing with you. I know. You gotta get it out. Gotta get
But it
it
was a
out.
fun thing to hop on.
That's what she said.
Oh Lord.
And I'm not talking about King. Okay, let me make that clear. It's not about him. It's about what he said.
Right.
I know.
Liquor Brian tells the truth. Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah,
up. Like
somebody
to
getting
that's
lit,
what the
lit. Everybody
that's
getting lit this weekend.
right.
I
Saturday.
Ted was lit last night.
At
I've
least
been
they
good.
who
I've
was
been
that?
sleeping.
You said somebody lit last night?
You was.
Oh, me?
You
Ooh.
was out there
You
twirling.
were?
Not like that. I don't
Not like
that
that.
type
Yeah,
of twang. I
not
don't be on they twang. I'm on a whole
right.
different twang. I drink wine. I drink wine and beers if I do that. I don't even get.
Mhm.
Yeah, if I
St.
was on
Patrick's Day. Had to be.
Patty's, I ain't doing
Yesterday.
nothing for Patty's though. That was just a regular weekend thing. My junk wasn't green.
A regular
It
weekend,
was
he
a
said.
regular color. Yep. It's like
So
wake up over there,
how
little
about
dick.
that topic of
Wake
yours,
up.
Kev? Did you get any answers?
You said say it again?
How about the topic of yours? Did you get any answers?
Oh yeah. We talked about it for sure. We talked about how you feel about it anyways, since you're up here.
Yeah, to me it reads like all talk, no action.
Oh yeah, you ran straight. Yeah, you just went straight to it, basically. Right? I like that though. Because have you ever been in rooms like, okay, it's back to remember back in the day where they be like, I'm gonna go back to where they be like, men, if they don't express it, they mean they're compressing it or something like that. So I was like, I thought about it like, I mentioned that before. Like, just because a man don't express the same way as a woman express, or or just in general, people don't express the same way. That don't mean that they're not expressing their emotions. Because I think everybody got different forms of how they want to express their emotions. Just because they don't do it the same way you doing it, that don't mean they're not expressing it. That's my whole point on that. But even with that, just because you express something don't mean that you not compressing it either. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
You still can express something and still compress the same problem that you in. So everybody be thinking like, oh, if you express it, that mean you no longer compressing it. But no, it's something you got to dig deep in. You know what I'm saying, to that problem of why you had to express what you had to express. So
Yeah, and maybe it's part of the, do as I say, not as I do kind of thing too. Some people would love to be able to do what they're preaching, but just can't.
Yeah.
So maybe they feel like it, but they're not motivated enough to actually go there.
Yep.
On that. Welcome,
The problem with that is
to the
that
live.
after that, the complaints are coming in. You know,
Right.
they want to do
How you're
something,
raised,
but they
too.
don't do it, so they start like moaning about it, like, oh, I can't because of this, and I can't because of that, and then the
don't
excuses
let us talk
come, and
about that. You know we gonna tag team some stuff with that one. We'll
So
be
good.
every time we get on that topic, it be getting bad. I'm tired of these crybabies and stuff.
yeah,
I don't feel like it. I don't want to. Yeah, but I love
but
living
it's
in
so
misery.
hard. I didn't have a choice.
I
That's a
didn't
trigger
have
word to
choice.
me. Oh, that's a trigger
Yeah,
word right there. I didn't have
me
a
too.
choice.
Oh, she said
I
choice.
hate it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but in my neighborhood where I come from, we can't. I think that's a very hard one, but you know.
That's what she said.
Oh Lord.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Then
I
move your
told you I'll
ass
be 80
out of the
years old still
neighborhood. You're
saying the
not a
same
tree.
thing.
You know, it's
Right, I like that one. I put that. I think I got it in the clip where you was talking about you are not a tree. You're not rooted into your
you're not
situations.
rooted into the
I
soil.
love
You
that
can
one.
just move.
That was bars right there.
People don't want to hear that, you know,
They don't
but
want to hear it because
it's
they
the
love
truth.
living the way they was living and stuff. They've been babied all their life and stuff, so they don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy. It's an easy way of living when you don't have to say nothing, blame yourself. You know, that's so easy.
Well, that's what came up last time, you know, when we are talking about what was the topic last time?
Last night,
Yeah, it was
expectations and less expectations, more appreciation.
yeah, this thing came up too, you know, that you sometimes you feel comfortable in your misery. You know that it. Oh, thank you.
Good looks. Oops, I
Good
talked too
morning,
fast.
Spider-Man.
That thing covered up the name. I couldn't see it.
Thank
Hey,
you.
But
Wallcrawler.
good.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing, Spider-Man?
I have a question for you guys when you're done
What you
talking about that
what you
subject.
Yeah, go
let's
ahead.
what you got?
So, what do you think? Well, you know, women outnumber men, right? By a bit. And in a lot of cases, women or men are sharing significant others anyway. You know, if someone's cheating or whatever the case may be. So, what do you feel about polyamory? Relationship,
Wow.
polyamorous relationship.
I'll go last, I guess.
I mean,
I
it
can
can
go
be
first.
set up.
Actually, I can go first.
It can be set up any way. It's between the three people on how they got their set up.
Okay. So me myself, I'm good with one because I it's only so much I can take. It's already a lot to take care of one. You know what I'm saying? Or deal with one emotion already, but or extra emotion besides mine. Then I'm gonna have to worry about my kids with that. Then I'm gonna have to worry about my kids with extra wife and all that stuff. I'm like that's a little too much, man. I think I'm only set up for. You know, I'm only set up for one. I'll talk to my friends about that stuff too, because even I mean the money might be good. I mean the sex might be good too. You know, so all that stuff might be good, but you know that emotion that's a whole nother level, man. Because you gotta even I was even saying with that, you still gonna have a favorite out that situation. It's no way you always gonna have some type of favorite. It's gonna be something that somebody is better than and then somebody else. There's no way. So like robots and they're both gonna be even in both things. Like something's gonna be
But they
better
don't
about
gotta
another
be.
person.
But they
Huh?
don't gotta be. They don't gotta be. You with them for different reasons. That's why you got
Yeah,
two.
yeah, but it's something that I'm gonna put it this way. Say if a one woman got a that's more into or might be I'm gonna just do the baby thing. Somebody might be colder at a video game than the other one, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you gonna pick them to be on your team better than the weak one, right? You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Something like
Right.
that. Because the other one, you know, that's just a little thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying it's always gonna
Right.
be something that's different from another person.
Absolutely, it is.
I feel like it takes I feel like it can be done, but I feel like that's something where it's gonna be only able to be successful with certain types of people that have certain
Right,
types of personalities.
right,
Yeah.
right,
Yep.
right.
Yeah, it's not for me, as I'm not a sharer. I'd be not good at it.
Hey, but look, if you're emotionally unavailable, you can share all you want. You know I had to pop you
Well,
with that
if I
one.
was with, like, if I was emotionally invested.
Right.
Well, I think to do that, you should get rid of a lot of emotions. You should, jealousy should go.
Definitely, no
You should
ego, no
not.
Right.
jealousy.
You should not
Right.
properize. Like you should see it as my partner is not mine. It's not my property. I share it. And I
Is
think you
anyone
need
your
a.
property though?
Well, I I say it very harshly, but in a lot of relationship, look at the way we talk about it. He is my husband. He is my man.
Exactly, but is that proper terminology?
It is
Because
not
at the end of the
in
day,
my idea. In my idea, it's
right,
not, because you
right,
never own another person.
exactly,
But
exactly.
that's how we are teach to talk.
That's how we're taught. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Instead of saying hello, this is, name the name, instead of saying my, or just look for another way to express that you are together. I think I would rather
We even say
say,
my dad and my mom.
But
yeah,
but
yeah, too.
that's again, that goes back to on years ago when we
Yeah,
said, when someone is doing a description of another culture, why do they ring out the name of the culture? But if they're talking about their own culture, they do a descriptive
yeah,
analogy of a
Right.
person.
yeah,
So
absolutely,
so that's the same thing that we have to deconstruct to reconstruct, because we have been
absolutely.
taught things in a negative and
Yeah, in a
bad
wrong.
way, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
for sure.
Okay.
So
Okay,
I
I
think you
feel
should
you
be
over
able
there.
to get rid of those feelings of that somebody is
Thank you.
yours, to be able
Right,
to do that. But I think,
right.
if you're, when I look at those people, I always admire them in a way, because it looks so, um it looks so good
It's a
to
fantasy,
see
Mhm.
that
like
people
to
just are themselves, that they don't
Mm.
mind about what the standard is or what the rules are in society.
mm-hmm.
That's what they feel, that's how they are purely at heart, and that's how
Right.
they live.
Most people who are into like the traditional relationships, they may never say it out loud, but when they see people that are in those types of relationships, it's a fantasy to them.
They're
Absolutely,
envious. Yeah, they're
absolutely,
envious.
Yeah, it's a
absolutely.
fantasy.
And I really do think if you put up rules, like I said, I don't personally think I probably could, but I don't think I want to live in the same house as the other woman. I would want my
Right.
own house. You
Yeah.
can have a Monday through Wednesday, because I don't want to see his face all week long. You know, and I'll just think of him as a salesman or a trucker or something. I'll see you on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Cause he delivering that Peter. So I know I'm talking to him.
Oh,
Yeah, but I
That
don't feel
Peter built,
like,
that's a brand of truck that Peter built.
But
Mm.
Lily, that's actually how there are certain religions in which
mm-hmm.
that actually go. All the
Yeah,
wives
yeah,
have their own place, their own
yeah, yeah,
house,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
and they have meals together, and they take care of the
Mhm,
kids from the others, and
mhm,
and that structures, it works.
mhm. It
Right.
does.
They
It
make it
does.
work.
Yeah, right, right.
I
yeah,
just
see,
feel
for
like
me, like, I don't feel like I
order to
own
be.
my partner or anything, or I would, but it's like, that's like a special, like, bond that you have with someone.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, it would feel like it was less if it was, like,
But
shared around. You know what I mean? Like,
Radio Sammy, if you look through history in all cultures, I don't care if you're talking about concubines in Asia, if you're talking about in Africa or the Middle East, and you can have more than one woman. I don't care if you're talking about other cultures where women are the hierarchy and they have many men.
Mm-hmm.
It's only been since the crusades of the Gospels of Jesus that one wife has been talked about, but even when you're talking about Abraham and Sarah and stuff, Abraham, he had more than one woman.
He had lots.
Right. So through history, that has always been an accepted. And even if you want to talk about the stain in America of slavery, even the slave master had his wife, but he had, he had other chicks. So, we're really not far from a society to where we haven't been in the single life very long at all. So where that's been taught, what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like, like I said, it depends on the people and the personalities. But if as long as the reason why they're doing it at the core has substance, I think it definitely can work.
Sure.
But a lot of people I know here in America that are doing it, it's not really, from what I've seen, it's not really for the same reasons. Like a lot of it has to do with the physical aspect of it. And
I think you should make a difference in between your motivation. Is it love or is it lust?
Right. If it's based in family and structure, right. That's what I was gonna say. If it's based in family and structure, then that's okay. But if it's just based in like a man just wanting to have multiple women, and, like that's where it becomes,
Yeah, like I don't judge people. People can do like whatever they want. Like it doesn't bother me at all. But like just for my own personal preference.
Right.
Yeah, but it's interesting to go and look inside of you why that is. Why you're so hung up. Why you're so hung up being the only one.
Exactly.
Is it fear based or is it recognition?
It's
or
taught.
What is it?
It's taught.
Right. No, like I said, because it's like it's like special to me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but so you get insecure,
right?
Because it makes you feel like you're not special no more.
Right. But everything that we have shined up and polished and made look pretty came from something ugly. So if you look at Valentine's Day, if you look at even the nursery rhymes that we have been taught, and we can go on and on and on. It is something of a defect in a sense that we have been taught. That's gimme, that's mine, because it's so hard and it's not hard, but we make it hard. Like sharing is hard. It's really not. It's really not hard at all. Yeah. Sure. For sure.
Yeah, and I always wonder, it's a good thing to think about that. I always wonder, what if we let go of all that is, pre-printed in our society? What if we could let go of all that has to be in that way? Don't you think that a lot of people would choose other things that they choose now because of the fact that they feel like obliged to or forced into?
It's already happening. That's already happening. It's happening slowly, but it's happening. It's happening. Yeah, people are becoming more open-minded when it comes to relationships and the type of relationships, and they're having their own, freedom when it comes to making those decisions on how they want their family structure to look like, who they want to be with, and things like that. So it's definitely happening.
I see it happen too.
I feel like it's okay as long as the reason. To me, everything is about intention and reasoning. So if the reasoning is for the greater good, which is like family and structure, I think it's fine. But I feel like the problems come into play when people are doing it and they don't really have the best intentions behind what they're doing, or they're just doing something just for like the excitement and the thrill. They're not really making those decisions off of like a conscious space. Like they're not basing it off of anything but just like thrill and excitement, and just doing stuff in the moment and not really thinking about how that's really gonna affect, and not planning for that.
Yeah, just live based on your feelings instead of your brain.
Right.
And I think that's it. We live our lives mainly on rational, on what is normal and what should be like that, and instead of listening to our hearts and follow that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah, and
there's the world around us.
Yeah, I'm big on that. Because most women we think with our emotions, but even just not with our emotions, we're very nurturing. So the decisions that we make a lot of times are based on our heart space.
Mm-hmm.
And not really logical. When it comes to like relationships and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to like handling business or working, that's different. But when it comes to like our family, our friends, things like that, we base our decisions off our heart.
Yeah, but still, Diva, we do that, but we keep in mind of what the outside world would think of us.
Right.
So
That's true.
the
Right.
first choice is of heart, but then we're gonna reason and we're like, okay, I think that might be a good decision, but wait, what would my mom say? Or
Right.
what
You
would my
right about
neighbor
that.
think?
Yep.
So we do go to
Mm-hmm.
that in the head space. So we
Yeah.
a lot of times what we feel like would be the right action, we don't do it, we don't execute it because we are scared of what the outside world would think or feel about it.
That's very true. Yeah, that's true. You're absolutely right. Because there probably would have been, if I look back on my life, there probably would have been a couple of decisions that I would have made differently if I hadn't have thought about what my parents would have thought or what my family would have thought. So that's very true.
And sometimes it's a good thing, maybe, because you don't want to hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, we leave back a lot. We leave back a lot of things that we would love to do because of other people's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And that is so contradictory to me because in the base we are very selfish creatures. It's always about surviving. And so how can we all of a sudden then consider all these factors from outside in our life? And I know that we don't want to hurt people, but that comes from being a good person. We got taught from a very young age that we have to be good.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody else made the rules.
Right.
Somebody else made the rules for us what is good.
Yep, they sure did. You're right.
So if you really think about it, it's a weird way of living, and we all do it, but it's
Yep.
weird. Why would we live according somebody else's rules that were made up for us, even if they don't fit?
Yep, that's true. Yeah, because like you said, who made the rules up?
Right.
And I get the feeling, but I don't want to raise any numbers here. I get the feeling then when religion got structured by churches and men with big heads that thought that we were the contact person of God and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that it all started there. They started making the rules for the whole for a whole country, for a whole continent even.
Right.
And all these people were forced to live by those rules, because if they didn't, they would either be shamed or burned or stoned or whatever other thing they could imagine to make you do what they wanted you to do.
God.
And up until this day, we still live by those rules.
Yep. Because like you said, they were embedded. They were taught to us and embedded in us.
Yeah. And
I
it's
wasn't
like
raised religious.
Sorry?
I was not raised religious at all.
No, but even though the community, the society will raise you that way, because a lot of the rules in our society, even in our law system, are based on what was written, in the Bible.
And look, we call it religion. They're really, that's a man-induced thing. Mm-hmm. It's a culture.
It is.
It's a culture. It's not a religion. But because they smacked the label on there, we use it.
Yeah.
It's no different from a history book, you know what I'm saying? So we can't say every history book is a religion or something like that. So.
No, and with history it's the same. And I think that, in your history, okay, let me name it as it is. In the history of Black people, you will know better than anybody else how history is turned around to make things look better. It's a man-written book, and they will write it the way they want it. And I think that's the same with the Bible. They wrote it the way they needed it to be.
Yeah, I think that go for everything though, because that's why I always tell people. That's why I tell them that everyone is really entitled to what they want to believe, because everybody pick and choose what they want to believe too.
Mm-hmm.
Because you right about that.
Very
Everybody,
well.
all that stuff is handwritten. All this stuff is taught to us.
Very
Everything
well.
like everything that really believe in. And I tell people that all we know is our own experiences. We only know our
Right.
experiences, our truths,
Mm-hmm.
and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So just because somebody says that, that don't mean somebody have to believe it. That's why I say life is full of beliefs. Beliefs are not facts. You know what I'm saying? It might be facts to you, but it don't make facts to everybody else.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I tell everybody that right, they're entitled to their beliefs, and they and believe in what best fits you. You know what I'm saying? If you stressing this and believing in something, then you might need to start believing in something else. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You should be able to believe in something that's better in your life.
Mm-hmm.
So and I do feel you on that everything is like, yes, everything is handwritten, and everything is taught to us, all this stuff. And who know what to really believe in? You got to believe what
Mhm.
sits right in your spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like. If it sit
Mm-hmm.
right in your spirit and make you make you live right and all that stuff, believe in what you believe in. As long as you ain't hurting nobody or
Yeah.
affect nobody, nobody have to really
Mm-hmm.
jump in and tell you that you can't be hugging a tree, and what I'm saying,
Well,
you
yeah,
being one
exactly.
with nature and all that stuff. I mean, if it's better in you, it ain't hurting you, nobody can't say much.
Which is a
Mm.
beautiful way to see things, Kev, but most of the people
Yeah.
don't, because we live in a
Yeah, a lot of people
society
is
that
yeah, they
that is full of
stubborn. They're stubborn
judgment.
in their stuff. Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
and they can't. You can't really blame a lot of people because it's hard to break out that, because if you brought up a certain way and it's been working for you, and everybody, you got the way people be preaching things and stuff, and they telling you that you're going to go this and all that stuff, but I understand it. Some people need that scare tactic to become a better person, and I understand like both ways. And the people that it ain't
Catholic
working on,
Church.
that be making them mad. Like, no, ain't no way that can be true. People, you know what I'm saying? But everybody interpret things different ways. That's what it
Mm.
is.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's all about
So
interpretation.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
that's why I
and
say I let everybody do them though. It is hard to do that because a lot of people is just set, and especially if they've been into it like from thousands of years, or not gonna say that, if they've been into it for how long, ever since they've been born and all that stuff, you can't tell them no difference, especially if they get to a older age, be like 70 years old or something like that. You really can't tell them nothing from that point, because they like,
absolutely.
well, I made it by believing in it all this time, so how can
Yeah.
this be wrong?
Yeah, why
But
would I be yeah, yeah, why would I
yeah,
change?
The
so.
the only organic thought that we have that is not touched or induced by someone else are the ones we dream and we actually think, not do.
Mm,
Hmm.
absolutely. Where there's no conscience that suppresses your subconscious and let it go. Yeah.
Hmm.
But then again,
Well,
Kev, to be able to do that, what you're doing, the way you say it, you have to get rid of fear, because everything that's new and different, gives fear.
yeah, I
And a
feel you.
lot of people just reject ideas or say that it's stupid or not true out of fear, because it's something they don't know, and that gives them,
Yeah.
the fear that either they might have to change, or they might have to see things in a different way, or it might change their comfortable life, or they might
Might,
feel
might, might, might,
uncomfortable.
might.
Mm-hmm.
Might, might, might,
See,
might, might.
this another thing, not and this another reason why I chose to just be all around open minded as best as I can, because it's like anything that we believe in, right? I feel like anything that we believe in, we can get proven wrong any day. Like it can be like, psych, what I'm saying, I lied, we taught you this, what I'm saying. Anything can be like that, what I'm saying. Even in our history books, they can be like, nah. And it's another thing. It's like people, it's such thing as tampering. You can tamper stuff, or you can sabotage stuff. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? You can put
Mm-hmm.
in what you want in anything. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff that,
Mm-hmm.
or people tell lies. That's another thing. So I'm like, that's why I
Mm-hmm.
tell people like, you're entitled to what you believe in, but believe in what's best for you. What's best that's helping your life or something like that. That's not hurting or affecting anybody else.
That's
Mhm.
why. That's
Right.
why I tell people to, to be like that, because we can't tell somebody that, oh, you didn't experience what you experienced, because that don't sound right. Because I don't believe in that. So there ain't no way that you could have been floating. Anything is possible. Shoot, life itself is mystery already. You know what I'm saying? Life,
Mhm.
it's the way we got created. It's wonderful. It's actually wonderful, because it's just because we really don't know how we got here for real. We going off based on what taught us. You know what I'm saying? Whoever
Yeah.
taught us, but we really, really don't know. We want to dig down deep. We really don't know. You know what I'm saying? But many people could probably say like, yeah, I do know, I know, because I talk to this. You know what I'm saying? But it's
Mhm.
up to us to believe that or not. You know what I'm saying? You can tell us all you want, but that don't mean we have to believe it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some people
Right.
don't even believe their own selves. So, but you know what I'm saying? We just humans and trying to make it. We trying to do what's best for us. That's
Mm-hmm.
all we can do for real.
Well,
Mhm.
we really don't even know history at all because it's just what the point of view of the
Mm.
person who
We ain't
taught
live it.
Amen.
us.
Amen.
Yeah, we ain't
Absolutely.
even live it.
We just have to
Like,
trust that it's the truth, because we
right.
weren't there.
Yeah.
I don't. That's why I say I don't even like
Research.
saying trust either.
Research.
It's just
I'm not
either faith
trusting
or
crap.
just choose to believe it or not. For real, it's just like really faith
Yeah.
though.
But that's what Lily says, just research, and that's the whole
Research.
thing.
Yeah.
It comes with the wanting to be open-minded, because I think it's a conscious choice that you have to make to be open-minded to everything. And then comes the research. Take the effort. Do the things you need to do to get to the bottom of something, and get yourself informed. And don't go just one-sided. Don't go just see one side of it. Go research
Yeah.
several sides of it, several opinions,
Exactly.
several ways of seeing things. And I think that's the beauty of Kev's platform, is that we all grow so much because of all the different opinions and all the different way of
Yeah.
seeing
Point of
things
views.
around the
Yeah.
topic. And I learned, just like Kevin did, is that probably you will be able to change your opinion on every topic,
Mhm.
as long as what you get feeded is based on facts, and makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Well,
Yeah.
what's so sad is we're built on conspiracy because there has been. And so the more we take two steps forward, we're knocked back six because of
Yeah.
finding something out that was packaged differently and fed differently. And then we find out why all the secrets. I mean, when you strip the banana peel away and get to the meat, it all still leads to money. It all still leads to a small group that run this thing.
Absolutely.
and
Absolutely.
and um and so they there has been generations long fraternities behind closed doors that on a daily come up with ways to distract us and guide us in the wrong direction.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It's all about money and power.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah. At the
But that
moment.
has
Yep.
been
Absolutely. Hmm.
from the
Hmm.
start of time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's always been
And
like that all the time. As to why even our own kind, and I believe even back then, even the people in the Bible, they was still. We be acting like that. We was getting enslaved by palm colored people. It was our own people that was enslaving us too. That's what I'm saying. It's like people don't understand. It's like
Ooh,
it's
but
just
don't
so
say that.
funny, man.
Don't say that out loud,
It's
Kevin.
so funny because it's like what it shows that even with us, if we get power, right? It depends on the mindset. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to, we could have to be the same exact way, right? Because like our natural, what we trying to do is really be good. A lot of us is just bad trying to be good. We're trying our best to, I mean, I understand that it's like, it's weird how to explain it. I believe we are good people, but I think we're just naturally bad that's trying to get good. I don't know how to, if you ever
you know
understand
what?
what I mean by
The
that, but
life is full of dualities. Woman, man, tall, short, brown, white, whatever the case may be, it's always dualities, and we have good and evil. We have that in us
yep,
as well.
Mm-hmm.
yep.
So, um, to say, I wouldn't say that we're always bad trying to do good, but we have it. We have it equally. we try to rationalize at times things that we want to do that we know is wrong to us. I won't say that it's wrong because we're taught right from wrong, but that doesn't say it is what it is. But what makes us feel bad that something is bad, and we rationalize, like a man going home and having a fight on purpose with his woman because he want to go talk to another one, or 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 even simple down to, okay, I'm a rationalize. Okay, I'm gonna eat this cake now, even something small as that, or whatever. I'm gonna eat this cake now, and then I'll just work out, 2 extra hours or something, like, we rationalize everything.
Yeah, a lot
We
of that.
talk to ourselves knowing full well it is wrong to us, but we try to rationalize it and play it down so that we can do it. It takes a lot of energy to be a negative or bad person, but it's always that tantalizing temptation, that spiciness, because like they say, why do women like bad boys? It's and why do men like a slutty girl? It's just, if you have the right balance, one cannot exist without the other, just like light cannot exist without dark. It's
Right.
we have these dualities, and that's what we live with.
And we both need them. It's a
We
yin,
do.
it's
We
a
do.
yin yang thing. We
Absolutely.
need to be in balance,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
and sometimes it balances out to one side, and sometimes to the other side, and then we have to reconstruct and get in the middle. But I think
Right.
the whole being bad thing,
Hmm.
it might has to do with survival. It's the same. I always wonder, why is that power thing, why has that been going on from forever? Why have people always tried to take power over others and take power over things?
I,
And to me it feels like out of fear of trusting others with your life.
Wanting to be godlike,
You think so?
because man has constructed the God, scenario,
Mm-hmm.
so having that superiority, or feeling, and really, when you come down, this is just my opinion, when you come down to it, I like to say that there isn't, I said there's something else to this. It's not just someone that dislikes someone for the color of their skin. I said there has to be more to the story, because if you have people who hate a people but always emulate a people, there's envy.
Mm-hmm.
And
right.
so if you look at history, ancient times, and where the melanated people were the ones in charge in this area, and then when you go to the paler people who wanted to conquer and have the religious freedom, so they left and then came to discover something that wasn't lost in the first place, but they were discovering it for themselves. And so so when when you um when you come and you erect buildings that look like obelisks and 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 other things, you come across a people when you come across Africa, it has been the hub of civilization for trade, for resources, which they're still there, snatching resources and making it a poor country when it's far from that. But when you look at where the hub of where Greeks were taught everything from mathematics to language and stuff, and then the Romans won't say the Africans showed them; they'll say the Greeks showed them, but the Greeks got it from the Africans. So that's semantics. But when you look at where, okay, the oldest bones found, all these other cover-ups that are coming out, the noses shot off or were destroyed on purpose from the Sphinx. When you got people who are constantly digging there so they can stay ahead of the game to reroute a truth. You got helicopters, spaceships, and other things on pyramids. You have Area 51. We don't know what the hell is going on there, supposedly. And then you got people guarding the Grand Canyon, and you have the Queen of Sheba and other Egyptian pictures that are on those walls. Everything points to, because that was a powerful nation, ancient, times, whether it was Mansa Musa, or you were talking about Cleopatra or Hatshepsut or Nefertiti or anybody else that had the kingdom, and it was on lock. Mm-hmm. And even when the Muslims, before the
it's about to drop. It dropped. Yeah, it's gonna drop, y'all. Yep, I figured. My phone just dropped everybody out. I'm sorry, it was in mid. What you call it? Look, this ain't tripping though. Hey, y'all follow me real quick. I'm about to reset this though. I'm gonna reset this. If y'all follow me, I'm about to reset it back up. That's not tripping. That just knocked me out the whole app. Right, I know that thing knocked me out the whole entire app. But if y'all follow me, I'm about to literally reset in about a couple seconds. So, give me a second, y'all.